think we're live.
Nope, not yet.
No.
Yeah, we are.
Nope,
We're not live.
Maybe
we're still not live.
Maybe we are. Who knows?
Nope. Hold on.
Nobody knows anymore.
We're live. We're not live.
We're 100% live.
We're live.
We're live. Yes or no?
Yes.
Let's go with yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yes.
Are we live?
We're live.
Can we get a ruling on whether or not we're live?
I don't think we're live.
Hold on. Does the chat know we're live?
Should we start this over and
try
again?
Should we hit
the
end button?
Hitting the end button.
The red button that says end broadcast.
Let's exit out.
Exit
out and then live again.
Everybody reboot their computers.
I just got a notification.
Shut your computer off.
Shut it off.
We'll start over.
Wait. I just got a notification.
Oh yeah, I did too. We're good. We're good.
I got a notification, but
I did get one.
If IT was in charge of this, we would have to shut our computer off and turn it back on.
Yep, but not hold the button in. You
but not hold the button in.
For 30 seconds though.
You have to hit all control delete and then wait for it to reboot. And then you start over.
Control Alt Delete for 30 seconds.
Control Alt Delete.
Hold on.
And then we start over.
Hold on, I'm in Friendster. They rerouted me.
What is Friendster?
Wait, MySpace?
I don't know. It was a Dane Cook skit.
MySpace.
We're in MySpace.
Guys, guess what?
Oh, we're live.
We're live.
Guess what? We are back in our boxes.
I feel so restricted.
Yeah, I agree.
Help! I'm in a nutshell. Help!
Help! I'm in a nutshell.
I'm in a nutshell.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm in a telephone booth in Epcot, UK.
Wait, that'd be like this.
That was epic.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. That's epic.
Not there
yet. We are officially back in these boxes, which doesn't really feel net. It doesn't feel home, but it feels kind of home. Does that make any sense?
I feel safe. I feel safe in this box.
Yeah, it's like it's a
controlled environment.
Yeah, I'm like encapsulated.
Look at you, Zip.
I've been practicing.
So big words pre-stream, big words just now, big concept.
Have you been working this over? I think I've been working this out with Steve.
I have the Brandy and Dave book of words. And I've been learning one a day. I've been putting it into a sentence.
That's amazing.
It is
amazing. Real quick.
Yes.
Cheers to the Orlando guy. Thank you,
sir.
Cheers,
Orlando guy.
We appreciate it. We've all got the mugs. I just saw you in here, so thank you so much. These things are actually very large. I was actually surprised when I got this thing. This thing is giant. This is a great cup of coffee right here.
It's fairly tall. Or if you don't like coffee, it's a good. I'm drinking some organic mango nectar, so whatever you like in it.
I'm also drinking lime flavored organic nectar with soda.
Mine's from Tennessee.
I'm really drinking organic mango nectar. So
mine has a Russian heritage.
Oh, nice.
Mine is pure water.
Oh, can I have a question? How many ice cubes did you guys put in it?
I put like 8. That's the issue.
I only put 4.
See, that's the issue.
I don't know, but
4's perfect.
I'll tell you what, it is a great mug. I mean, that thing is huge. I'll tell you.
I love
great mug. Super pumped.
It's awesome.
Seeing all the friends. Hashtag all the friends hanging out.
The next thing I want to say real quick. These right here.
Look at this.
These shirts that we are wearing currently, which we also wore.
It's my favorite.
For the mini golf stream. Were handmade by the one and only.
Last second,
like super last second. By the one and only Nicole.
Yes.
Zippity Doo Mom.
Way to go, Nicole C.
So, big round of applause for Zippity Doo Mom.
Yeah, thank you guys. She's awesome.
These things were dope. I mean, to throw these out last minute, and Zip surprised us when we all got there with these fine little workings.
Yep. I liked it. It was nice and simple, but I wanted it to say YouTube because every time I'm wearing a this and that shirt, they're like, "Oh, in the supermarket, that's cute."
What does that mean?
Yeah. So it it got us like 400 subs this last week. The shirt alone.
Yeah, we'll get to that for sure.
Yeah.
I was kidding, but thanks, Nicole.
But that's not the only one she's done. She did the Halloween ones that we wore,
haunted homies,
the haunted homie shirts. So I mean, she is very talented, has done so much for us.
Very much.
We appreciate everything that she's done, and she crushes it, man.
She does.
One lucky guy down there.
Thank you. I am lucky.
So.
Well, he lives farther north than any of us. Oh, you mean down there? You mean down there in the box?
Yeah.
Well, he's below me,
Gotcha.
which that says something.
Hey yo.
But
there's Nicole. She's in the chat.
Nicole,
what's up, Nicole?
Thank you so
Nicole.
much. Yeah, you absolutely crushed them. Love it, love it, love it. So, and then last, certainly not least, our good friend Dean over at Live Place, Dreamers Empire, does an absolutely amazing job for all the live streamers out there.
Mm-hmm.
If you have not, go check out theliveplace.com. It's where you can basically see us, a good chunk of the people in the chat right now. It's all organized by day, by time. I mean, it's very legit, a great place, and he absolutely does it for nothing.
It's much more organized than anything we do.
Oh yeah, like considering the fact that we talk about this stuff like 10 minutes before we go live,
or 2 minutes if you zip.
Yeah, right. But no, he puts a lot of time and effort into everything for everybody, us and everyone, a good chunk in the chat, and literally asks for nothing. And it's truly an honor to even say, "Hey, thank you, Dean, for doing what you do for us."
Appreciate it, Dean,
and for everybody. So, Dean, go check him out. TheLivePlace.com. He is the Live Place on YouTube, Dreamers Empire on YouTube. Just an outstanding guy, and he's actually done a couple of really fun live streams you got to go check out too. Where some of the tech he does is mind boggling. So go check it out. Dave, go ahead, sir.
David.
Huge congratulations to LSU mom on the national championship.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Yeah.
Huh?
I got to watch that on the plane on the ride home, which made the flight home a little bit easier.
Yep. And actually Jenny's in here too. And I think I saw Josh. They hit 81K.
Yes.
They did.
81K.
Yeah. Truly amazing.
Yeah. I told Josh, I'm like, easily by April, you'll be at 100. So
definitely.
Mark my words.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking
awesome.
Tuesday.
I'm thinking next Tuesday.
Could be.
Thinking Tuesday.
All right, guys, if I may.
No. You got to wait.
I can't? Okay, I'll wait.
It's not done.
Hey. Well, we're going to run into a problem very shortly, guys. We have 116 people here, and I'm already losing track of who's who here. So we need to figure this out real quick.
We'll get there. We gotta do like Diz and that keeping.
Oh, you know what? That's a banner now. That's a banner now. Let me write that down.
We have to do Diz keeping. So we got to go over the stuff that we feel is important to acknowledge, because we absolutely wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you guys. So
100%.
Yeah. So Diz keeping, hashtag that is important, and you just witnessed something new, I guess.
Every week.
It'll be on the next one here.
Every week there'll be something new.
It'll be on the next one as a banner.
It'll be on the next one.
You guys are going to make me miss somebody here, and this is not going to be fun for me.
That's okay. They'll repost.
Well, all I got to say is you're saying this now. Wait till June.
I know. This is going to be crazy. We're going to have to rethink this whole me reading the chat thing.
Nope, not at all. This is going to be great in like 3 years. It's going to be like 1,800 people. You're going to be like, you guys
will be able to sing songs while I do it.
But here's the deal. If anyone can do it,
this is the guy.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that.
He can do it. He can absolutely do it.
You're at 123 now, by the way.
Wow.
Holy crap. Guys, this thing's already, there's like people I can't even see anymore.
Look at you sweating.
There's people I can't even see on here because so many people are chatting.
Well, I'll
finish up.
I'll finish up with the Diz keeping. Corey Meets World. He's almost at 15K. He's approaching like astronomically quick.
Yes, super duper quick. Like
we had a ton of fun with him.
Mm-hmm.
The whole weekend was amazing. We had R. John's Donna. We had Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow. Let me tell you real quick. What they did for us this past weekend is unmeasurable. Like they pretty much drove us everywhere.
Above and beyond.
Yeah, above and beyond. Like they picked us up every morning where we had to go, and it was just the support that they gave us on this weekend was just I can't thank you guys enough.
Oh no,
it really meant so much to us. Donna, Richard, Corey, Dale, you guys were unbelievable, and Nate. As far as rides go,
right?
Like they were astronomical, and just getting us to where we had to go.
Yeah,
and you guys made stuff happen that we couldn't make things happen. So it was perfect. It was so. I just want to personally thank them. We all want to say, hey,
Dre's hanging out.
The rides were amazing. That was just you guys crushed it for us, and you made things happen. That again, it made things so fluid, because if we didn't have the rides that we did, things just wouldn't have kind of played out the way they did. So
timeline wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, the timeline was very specific, and you guys absolutely crushed it.
Let's not forget the fact that they saved us X amount of dollars on.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I mean, again, we stayed off property. We didn't have the luxury of having buses. If we had to take Ubers everywhere, it would have been an arm and a leg, and also it would have been subject to the Uber, where literally every single morning, Corey or Donna or Nate, they were there in the morning. Dale were there in the morning to help us out, to get us where we had to go, or to get us home at night. And it was just crazy. It was just awesome. So again, thank you all so much.
They're amazing.
It certainly helped us out beyond what we could ever even express. So, all right. So that was that. Now, again, Corey, Josh, Jenna, special thank you guys. Special thank you to you guys for having us on Thursday and Friday night. It was epic. I mean, I'm going to go on a limb here and just say that, and we're going to go into very detail to what we did. But this weekend, I have a
whiteboard.
Yeah, I think this weekend may have topped the August trip, which
it did.
You all know the August trip was absolutely
insane.
Epic. This was a notch or 5 above it.
And real quick.
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say, and I don't feel like it was just a coincidence that August trip was epic. This trip is epic. I think every trip going forward is just going to be amazing. Epicer. No, that's not in my new book, Dave.
Epicer is not
a real word.
No,
Epicer.
But I just feel like every trip is going to be just crushed, just because of the people that surround us, and everyone's so amazing. But yeah, the milestones that were hit, and especially with Corey and Josh. But go right back up. I didn't want to cut you off. I just want to say it's going to be trip after trip. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's an open forum, and of course, like I see Josh Triple P in here. We missed him
big time.
He was there in August, and we missed him. More than he'll ever know. He helped make the August trip epic, and I think if he was with us again, it just would have put that notch up even higher. So
yeah.
I mean, it was just it's so hard sitting here tonight, a week later, being like, man, we were there doing this a week ago. So.
It is, but there's
Steven,
so
go
much
ahead,
more
sir.
to come.
Oh my goodness, you guys are in for some serious treats.
And real soon too.
I gotta start this.
Oh yeah, okay. So we're gonna do banner all things.
Wait! I gotta find the banner. I can't remember. There it is.
This is now all things
chat.
Oh, jeez. So
Nate, what's up, brother?
What up, Nate?
All right, I'm gonna give this a whirl.
Oh goodness.
Oh, we forgot one thing.
Oh jeez. What?
Something from our good friend Mr. Bidding.
Well, no, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. That's after we do this.
Okay.
I gotta get this going. Okay. So here we go. Gotta get stretched.
I don't know if he's gonna do it. I don't think he can do it.
We have
go.
My money right now is on Zip.
Nanette McDevitt, Preston McDevitt, Mike Wheeler, Hershey Linney, Cricket Fox, T. Marie Photography, Samantha Lowe, Mary Spence, Journey Clifton, Andrew Bidding, Donna Jaworski, Paper Scissors Vacations on my Andrew Houston, Brittany Jackson, Rockin' Robin, Captain Akron 27,
Rockin' Robin,
Ryan McDowell, Pearl Manhattan, Mike 88 NYC, Bill Steffen, Nicole C, LSU Mom, Resort Budgeting, Veronica Greenbaum, Tim Pruitt, 2Gs, Resort TV 1. Thank you, Josh. AJC Magic TV, Christine Hickman, Karen Cook, Russ Stapleton, Doe Jeff, Dreamer Deborah, Mary Kehoe, Alex Brunner, The Orlando Guy, Tracy Glenn, Katie Howe, Myers and the Mouse, G. Wilson, Angela Minter, Jenna with Resort TV 1, Jalen Ship, Jeff Resendez, R. John, Stacy Rogers, Avery Cuban American, Rob Weedska, Magical News Live, Heidi Cook, Cody Hankins, Matthew Kent, Corey Meets World, Sarah 4382, Todd B, Pam Spam, Kay Atwood, The Po Boy, Tanya J, Leanne Sherbick, Julie C, Mickey's Magic, Dances with Goofy, Blue Nose 352, Boyce B, Maeve Westaway, Tina McNeil, Just Another Diz Nerd, Cindy Smith, Practically Perfect Power Copping, Disney Nerd Herders, Joe Smith, Becky B, Paging Mr. Morrow, John Vallette.
He's slowing down.
Pick it back up. Let's go.
Wendy Watt, I'm done. Ellen S.
Nope, you missed one.
And Shelley Starwalker.
Nope, you missed one.
My Disney Park Memories.
Nope, you missed one.
Connie and Mr. E. And I think I'm good.
Nope.
Nice job. I'll tell you
what.
what.
You missed one.
Who'd I miss?
Me.
That guy right here.
Oh, I'm not reading.
I just typed in the chat. Steve,
Zippity Doo Dad, welcome in.
Did you say Marshmallow Man?
And
Oodalali Lane.
Not yet. Oodalali Lane and Marshmallow Man. And this thing is just flying. I don't know how to do this.
Did you say?
Well, I'll tell you what. If anyone knows how to read chat, it's you, man, because that was epic beyond epicness.
Did you say Mickey sightings?
They just walked in. So if I missed any of the 134 of you, I apologize. Did
you say Heidi Cook?
Of course I said Heidi Cook.
Did you say
the Shep family?
Did you say Oodalali Lane?
I said all the people you said.
Did you say Resort TV 1, whoever they are?
Oh, Josh. Dude, I'll tell you what, though.
Okay, I messed up. I said Hershey Lenny instead of Herschel. But
Hershey's
not over.
I'll tell you what, dude, I don't think anyone could ever do it as good as you across the board. That
Savages 48
was pretty much a miracle.
Savages 48, welcome in.
Did you say Myers and the Mouse?
I did say Myers and the Mouse.
Leanne's in Disney right now.
Did you say R. John's or
I'm
Richie?
so jealous.
I said I don't call him Richie. I call him Richard.
Or Richard. All right.
I did, Jeff. Thank you very much. Okay, now we can get on to.
So let's touch on that right now.
Yes, Horizon.
Andrew Bidding.
Andrew, man.
On Friday night, he PayPal'd while we're hanging out with the Resort TV 1, having a blast. Andrew Bidding, buddy, thank you so much. Steve, do you have that up?
I do. Oh, it signed me out because I was too long. Hang on one second.
So Steve's gonna jump in real quick.
It says,
and hold on,
I gotta put the code in.
Suspense. The suspense.
Just a minute. I gotta put the code back in.
Put the code. Where we at with the code?
It basically said, "Ba-da-ba-ba-ba." I'm loving it.
Okay. It did say, "Ba-da-ba-ba-ba." I'm loving it.
McDonald's.
But, okay, it says. So from Andrew Bidding, we got a $100 PayPal from Andrew.
Dude,
that says, "Hey guys,
unbelievable.
Buy the four of you some margaritas on me. Love you all 3,000, Andrew." And Andrew, we noticed it when you sent it. We didn't acknowledge it at the time. I think we sent you an email acknowledging it, but we wanted to wait till tonight to publicly acknowledge it. So
yeah,
thank you to Andrew Bidding.
And we were hanging out with Resort TV 1, so we're not gonna. That's their thing. We're not gonna put it on for that.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, this was our priority coming on our stream. So, dude, thank you so much. That was huge.
Yeah,
we appreciate it, buddy.
Unbelievable.
Okay, guys.
So generous.
I think the chat's caught up. I think this is caught up. I think we can start the show now.
All right.
Wait. 20 minutes in.
Well, welcome in, Brandy.
Brandy.
You start the intro is what I'm saying.
I'm going to start the intro right now. So
yeah.
Do. On a Tuesday.
Nope.
Not too long ago.
Nope.
The Zip family.
Oh.
Do. They landed at Orlando International Airport. Do. What did they do from there?
This is like an exciting trailer.
You got it right. They went to Disney. So, Zip and fam got down there on Tuesday. and they had a pretty epic day.
Real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hi to Shep and Dave, because I apparently missed you guys. So hi to Shep and Dave.
It's all right. I've forgotten. I've forgotten about 99% of the time. So Zip was there on Tuesday. The floor is yours, sir.
Yeah, it was. It already was surreal. Right. As soon as we got there, we hit the Skyliner. It was one of the things we wanted to do, and we jumped right on, threw our luggage in the room, jumped on the Skyliner, headed right over to Epcot, and hit a couple quick fast passes. PJ played that detective game, and then we met up with the one and only amazing group of Donna, R. Johns, Samantha Lowe, Mickey's Magic, Meg. I got to meet Nate from Pageant, Mr. Morrow, for the first time, which was the first of many times that we got to hang out with him, which was amazing. And Diz Our Dream, Angela. And it was and Nick from Magical News Live. We got to see Epcot Forever for the first time. It was my first time, Nicole, PJ's, and Meg's first time. It was an amazing show. We've watched it before. We've actually disputed it before. Some of us still like the Illuminations better than Epcot Forever. Now that I've seen it in person, loved it. I loved Epcot Forever. I liked it better than Illuminations. And it was just a great way to kick off the trip.
Sorry.
Well, no, I was just gonna say, and then was extra magic hours for 2 hours, which I didn't realize that if only one person in your party is staying on property, you can actually grab a few other people who aren't staying on property to jump on rides with you. Found that out.
Wow.
So only one person in your party has to be staying there. So I don't know what I'm saying. It was pretty good, and we had a good time. And it was an epic night, and it was just the suspense just started building from there. That you guys were arriving the next day, and it was perfect.
Relaxing Disney. Welcome in. So a quick question.
Oh, go ahead.
So this is going to foreshadow something for this later, but this explains a lot about you and Rise of Resistance now. If you thought Epcot Forever was better than Illuminations, I understand now.
Oh my goodness! And
carry on.
We can't start the debate already.
No. I'm just saying. I got to throw this out there that I watched Epcot Forever. It is not better than Illuminations, and even people in this chat who went.
I know what you're talking about. But I'm just saying,
high-level people that said no after watching it a couple more times. Illuminations.
Well, see, I've only saw it that one time, the same time that they said it when they saw it for the first time. So
I just throwing a little bit of precursor out there.
Well, Dave, he didn't even watch it. He was there, but he didn't watch it.
I didn't watch much. That's how impressed I was. I'm like, when are the fireworks going to start? The music was good. It just sounded like background music.
The music was good, but the kid was kind of. It was eerie. It was a little different. I didn't.
What kid? PJ?
Yeah, PJ was a little different.
I'm okay with the soundtrack for it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought everything was perfect.
See, Myers in the Mouse liked it better too. Thanks, Kelly.
Kelly doesn't. Kelly's delirious too. Sorry, just kidding, Kelly.
He's probably tired.
The Aladdin part at the end.
That was my favorite part.
See, I thought they could have done something just different.
I mean, it's only temporarily.
I felt like it was
for another 8 months.
Yeah, it's not long.
It is what it is. I just Illuminations were getting real old for me, and I liked Illuminations. Just didn't do it for me.
I saw Illuminations 2, 3, or 4 times a year, and I still prefer it over that anyway. But it is a bridge show, and I believe in my heart of hearts that they intentionally lessened it to bridge the gap between Illuminations, which I thought was fantastic, and Horizon or Harmonious, which I think is going to be even more incredible. And I know a lot of people don't like the IP. I'm a big fan of IP, so maybe that's the reason why I like it better. But I thought Epcot Forever was very good, but it's definitely to me not better than Illuminations.
Well, you also like McRibs too, so let's continue.
Whoa. I like McRibs.
Yep.
I've never had a McRib.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's carry on the rest of the night. We'll come back to this point later when we get to something else.
Here we go. On to the next.
One thing.
Are you gonna do this every time?
I love it. I hope he does.
It's gonna add 45 minutes.
I have something planned here. You're just gonna ruin it on me?
Go ahead. Keystone
76. Welcome in. Go ahead. Sorry, Shep. Go ahead. Carry on.
I'm done.
Make noise.
Well, now, no. Now we're not doing anything till you do it again.
Noise. Make noise.
Otherwise, we're gonna have Zip do it.
All right, fine. I'll do it.
If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit that
subscribe
button. Smash that like button.
On an early Wednesday morning, before the sun has risen, the one and only
Dale's
Steve,
here.
Steve,
all things fun, entered
welcome in, Dale.
The airport, and what he did next was he got on a plane. From there, the plane went to Orlando International Airport.
Mm-hmm.
From there, it did in fact land on the tarmac.
Landing it did.
It landed on the runway. It landed on the runway, and then it drove to the tarmac.
It's all called the tarmac.
Kidder 96, welcome in.
So
it's like a horror movie.
So landed it did.
Horror movie this is.
Did Yoda become our narrator?
From there, the plane it did.
Many.
It entered the.
What's up, Dale?
In a Yoda voice.
When all things fun, you reach.
So Steve,
it's good.
In fact, got off the plane.
John says, "Oh my!"
And what he did next? Jar Jar Binks
needs to say you should go to Orlando.
So what Steve did next was
I
grabbed his carry-on bag from the overhead compartment.
Nope, don't carry one. No.
What he did next was not grab his overhead bag from the compartment.
I didn't know we were going minute by minute on this one, Shep. This is going to take a while.
I mean, if you want to get technical, I unbuckled my seatbelt first.
But what he did was unbuckle his seatbelt.
Welcome in, Kadani Sean.
He exited the aisle. He waited his turn.
But I got my backpack on.
He put his backpack, which he put underneath his seat.
There you go.
It was
placed three wings
on his shoulders.
Placed fully underneath the seat in front of him.
And then he walked down the aisle to exit the airplane. Then what he did next.
Welcome in, Tammy Ibarra.
I'll let Steve take it away.
I went to the luggage carousel. After I jumped off the plane, I literally jumped off the plane.
It was windy that day.
Jenna, can we fast forward a bit?
Maybe this
is a long drawn out process because we all got here somehow, and we have to know.
SC Mike WDW, welcome in. So yeah, like these are epic moments because what led this up to you got to now put it with some epic music. Just like imagine some epic music as I'm coming off the plane. I'm running up the ramp.
Unusual to be loved by
anyone. With MCO, you got to run all the way back to the monorails that take you all the way to the other building. And I so wanted to go to the Magical Express, but I couldn't stay on property. So
you weren't allowed.
But I got a better Magical Express because I went downstairs, I got my luggage, I walked outside, and there stood Miss Donna Jaworski with the Donner Mobile.
The Donner Mobile.
So I got picked up by Donna. I have a question. Did you get on the plane or in the plane? So
get on the plane.
Technically both. They didn't like it when I got on the wing, so they made me climb inside. They said we don't care what you think. You can't hold on to it.
Donna Anderson Fullen.
Real quick, I got to read this. Aiden, stop watching TV and get in the shower. We can smell you from here. Okay,
come on, Aiden, take that shower.
Carry on.
Okay, so they didn't like it when I was on the plane. They told me no matter how much I thought I could hold on, they told me it was impossible, so they made me get in the plane. Did Steve do a slow run to Donna and jump in your arm? Did I jump in Donna's arms? I'm afraid she would lose that battle. Can I say happy birthday to Space Mountain? Absolutely, you can. 45th anniversary.
Begs and Ventures. Welcome.
Begs and Ventures, welcome in.
Can you present me for 1 second? Yes. I actually have live footage of Steve on a plane.
Wait a minute. There you go. Oh my gosh. What the heck is that?
You've seen it first here.
It was an anonymous person in the chat sent that to me.
Did they? So Zip has this thing on his phone where he likes to take heads of us.
That wasn't even me. That wasn't even me.
Not good positions and put them on little things like that.
That seems legit to me, though.
Yeah, definitely seemed legit. Thank you, anonymous.
Udalali Lane says he didn't think that we would do that. Apparently, he doesn't watch your show enough. That is true. What's horrifying, Heidi? The picture? Because I agree.
That was a great picture. So
that was a great picture. So that was a great picture. That was a great picture. So back to
the intro. So
Dr. Robin, that is funny.
So Steve, tell us about your day, because you got there at I think you got there at like 8:00 in the morning.
I got there early. I might have gotten there a little earlier.
And you had a whole day basically before we got there. So let's hear. Let's hear
somewhat. Okay. So
let's hear everything.
So I opened Donna's door to her vehicle and I got in. So we get to she took me to the Radisson, which is where we stayed. We can say that now because we're not there anymore. She took us to the Radisson.
Is it the Radisson Orlando?
It does look like Shep, Rock and Robin. I'll show them later. It is the Radisson Orlando Lake Buena Vista. So
actually a very nice place, not bad.
It was pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Which I filmed it. We're gonna do something with it.
Was it near the Waffle House?
It was. The Waffle House was right across the street. So
I saw it. We drove by it and I saw it. I'm like, wonder if that's where they're staying.
The brownish tan looking one next to it was it.
It was right next to the gift
from
land.
My window, which we were up on the 8th floor. From my window, we could see all the restaurants. They were everywhere, but we could also see the Welcome to Walt Disney World at the end of Hotel Plaza Boulevard. And so the one that takes you into Disney Springs with all the other hotels, we were right at the end of that basically. So we dropped off there. Of course, the room wasn't ready unless they said, well, you can have a king size room. And I thought, well, I'm not sleeping with Shep. So we're going to need more beds. And so we waited for that. They held my luggage. We never got to go. I know, Nate, we never got to go to the Waffle House. But so we dropped the bags off. And then, of course, we went straight over to the I did not do a puzzle on the trip, Ryan, but I got one right there going on. I'll show you later. And Corey, I Am Your Father is here. Welcome in, Corey, I Am Your Father. But anyways, we went over to the expo, the Run Disney Expo. We went in and we went into the first thing we did was we went into the merchandise store, which was massive. I filmed it and I streamed it. And Samantha Lowe had some stuff to pick up, and we met all kinds of people in there. Meg came in there. It was just incredible in there. And then we went down to get our race bibs because that's something else I'd never experienced. And then we went over to pick up our shirts, which is the third building. And in that building, I found my jelly beans that were awesome. We got to see all this stuff, and they had these energizing jelly beans because, got to remember, I hadn't gone to bed yet that night. And then we get down there, and they actually had this other thing that I got to
go let the dog out real quick. Right back.
Yep.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I need a banner that says Shep leaves and a counter. So like this is Shep leaves number 1. So, but anyways, we went to the expo, and this expo was fantastic. I mean, they had all kinds of
amazing
stuff. I want to spend more time there. We just didn't have time. So we were sitting there though. Yes, the magic beans. Donna says, Jonathan Chong, welcome in, buddy.
I actually brought the beans with me. I didn't even get them.
Oh, they didn't make it. I ate them. I ate every one of them, but I did get a flyer so I can order more. Because
no, I mean from Boston. I have. I get my beans there and bring them with me. They're amazing.
What's crazy is they work, and you guys are evidence of that because
Steve's never going to sleep.
I had no sleep that night, and we had literally an hour and 51 minutes of sleep the second night. So in 3 days, I had a total of an hour and 51 minutes of sleep. We were Marco Poloing, which I probably should throw up the Marco Polo report.
But is it a real report?
It is a real report.
Okay,
because we were Marco Poloing, and we had a bunch of Marco Polos, and I was sitting there talking, and I started to nut off, and the phone came down and smacked me across the face. So I woke up. I took the magic beans. 20 minutes later, I was like a little schoolgirl talking with the guys. Hey guys, what's up? I want to, and just going to town. So those magic beans worked really well. They're made by Jelly Belly, not a sponsor.
Jelly beans, not a sponsor.
Jelly Belly should be a sponsor, but they're not yet. They are my favorite sponsor. My favorite jelly beans.
Steve has them in his desk at work.
Dude, I grabbed that card because I'm ordering some of those beans. They were awesome. And then there's one other thing in there that really intrigued me. Besides, I mean, everything was intriguing, but I walked by this booth, and it said something about being buff. And I thought, okay. And I look at the guy standing there, and of course he was.
Steve buff. Was looking for a picture of himself.
He was pretty buff, muscular, and he goes. He got who did he get to stop there? Meg. He got Meg to stop, and then he was. And what he does, he goes gets this thing out, and it's literally a buffer, like you would buff your car with, like an electric buffer. And what he had some kind of special pad on it, and it was massaging like her leg and everything. But the way it works, it does something really weird. So he looks at me and he goes, "You good?" And he said, "You want to try?" And I said, "I'm good, man." He goes, "No, you're not." The guy grabbed me by the shoulder, and he was pretty strong. He pulled me over there and just started using that thing.
Manhandled you, Steve?
he manhandled me, but I'm glad he did, because that was an impressive thing that he had in his hand. It was he whatever he was using, that buffer thing. Oh my God, that thing was awesome.
I've seen it before.
I took the card for that too, because it was great. So I highly recommend that you, it was called Buffett is what it was called. Go check out Buffett as well. Also not a sponsor, but should be.
Like Jimmy Buffet?
Like Jimmy Buffet. So I think I hear Shep coming back. But after the expo, then we went, I don't even remember what we did after that. You guys came into town. You.
Yes.
Miss Donna went to pick you two up from the airport.
Yeah.
And then we all met up.
We did. So I think
break time. We've been doing it for a while.
To be perfectly honest, I think now is the best time. Oh, you want to take a break?
Break time.
Okay. Dave, go ahead.
Break time or no break time?
Oh, do I? I'm sorry. Wait.
Dave, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So here's our break time. No better time than any time. After your entrance to Disney, I think it would do it justice that we piggyback on that, because yesterday was a very, very big day.
No.
In fact, yesterday might have been
more entrancy than the entrance to Disney World.
Your 40th birthday. What? So I think now would be a great time to say,
can I mute you guys?
Can we do it now?
We can do it now.
Stevie Lee, welcome in. What in the world do you guys have?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, here's my candle.
Happy birthday, dear Steven. Happy birthday to you.
So thank you guys, and
a very special night, because Steve, one of our own, one of the Disney guys.
Oh, Steve, good job.
It's not just a birthday. It's a 40th birthday.
Just a birthday.
He turned the big 40.
Did you burn your waffle?
Yeah, look at that.
I did. When I was making my drink, I left it in the toast.
I have a candle on mine.
Nobody told me to get a waffle.
Hey, blow my candle real quick.
Yep, blow it out.
Just like Illuminations. Look at that. That was awesome.
Hey, make a wish, man.
I made a wish. Are we allowed to tell everybody what the wish is?
It was to stop singing.
Guys, welcome in Dean with Dreamers Empire.
Steve, I want to be the first buddy to welcome you into the 40 Club, buddy.
So
I'm not alone anymore. We're both in the 40 Club.
He didn't just get a cake; he got a waffle.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Out of his toaster that he always buys
out of a
Walmart.
Toaster. Interesting.
Yeah.
So I learned one thing here, guys. I'm 5 years younger than Space Mountain is. That is true, Mike Wheeler. Thanks, buddy. Zip's only 2 years younger than Space Mountain, but that's okay. So
hey, 40, 42, you're in the 40 Club, buddy.
Yes,
welcome.
Ryan. I agree, Ryan. This is the decade of life. This is when fun starts happening. All things fun start happening. And it's going to be pretty incredible, I think. And the one thing
I still have like 2.5 years.
Yeah, but you're getting there. The one thing I did learn, though, is when you're sitting on this end of it, and you're listening to the guys sing as opposed to being one singing with them.
We sound fantastic.
Actually, I thought that was the best birthday
song
we've ever sang.
I was thinking the same thing, Zip. I'm like, that was probably one of the better.
I actually think I told them, I don't remember what we were doing, but you guys sung it to me once before, and I think I literally said
last night.
No, we all did it together. Didn't we the other day?
It was on Zipstream.
Yeah, we sang to him.
So I think I said
last night we sang it to him on his birthday for sure. But
I think I said, "Is this what we sound like when we're just on the listening?"
Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. I think we sounded pretty good tonight for the first time.
For the first time, Joe Pompoli, welcome in.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, the big 4-0, that's a big day. So honestly,
it's not that big of a day. It was just
honestly, day. Hey, listen.
Hey.
Those were good. Those were delicious.
Don't jump off the boat. But listen, we all appreciate you, Steve. You've done so much for us.
I appreciate you guys.
You literally, you more than all of us do so much. You never ask for anything. You never ask for recognition. You've been crushing our website, which we will have out in the next couple of weeks.
I literally crushed the website.
He did. Well, no, that was a debacle in itself because just errors of the interwebs. But Steve works so hard for us. He does so much for us, and we couldn't ask for a better guy to have part of the Disney crew. Steve, we love you. No, we love you, man.
Love you, brother.
And 40, it's old. I mean, it's old, but it's just a number.
It's not old.
I mean, you're old as heck. I mean, you're basically considered dirt now. But hey,
it's just another anonymous.
What? Quit. You're anonymous. I will present you though, dude. So I did learn one thing. Oh wait a minute, I got the wrong one on. Here, let me present Zip. So this is what Zip does. I mean, yeah,
it's not me. It's anonymous.
It's not me. And Jib Jab. That's got your signature all over it.
Ready, real quick. Want to see what it is?
Yeah, sure. Why not? It better not be. It better not be Donna.
No, it's a female though.
Oh, Samantha.
Let's continue.
I love it. Anyway, so Steve, happy birthday. We love you, brother.
I love you guys.
You are certainly a major role in the Disney, and you've done so much for us. So we appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know.
No, you're always doing stuff for us, and we appreciate it. So
real quick, Steve, welcome in Marguerite.
Dave, go ahead, dude.
Wait. Welcome in Marguerite Nagy and the Adventures of Gonzo. Sorry, go ahead.
Corey, what's up, buddy?
Corey's been here. Go ahead.
Oh,
Steve, I'd still be lagging if it wasn't you, man. You fixed my my whole computer problems back from episode.
Zip would be like.
I still do that.
Ryan McDowell says, Steve, I know you're 40 now, but you so look like 39.
First of all, 40 is the new 30, and Shep said it better than the rest of us could. But my real comment was whether or not Zip was looking at the bottom of his mug because he thought there was a hole in it.
No, I thought there was a sticker on it, but it was like a dolphin or something.
I thought maybe he wrote the word dolphin. I thought maybe he wrote a speech on the bottom of it.
I saw that through the screen, and I was like, what is that?
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everybody. And you guys, you three gentlemen, you know what you mean to me, but you don't know how much you mean to me.
Oh, we know.
And I don't think you do. You don't think you generally do. I mean, you know we're good. You know we're I mean, I've held your kids. Well, 2 of your kids.
That's weird.
I know that's weird. I like to say that if you trust me holding your
2 of my kids are still missing. I don't know where they went. So
I packed them in suitcases around home.
Steve?
But no, I mean, if it's Joey's World, welcome in. No matter how old you get, Steve, you can always say that at least I'm not Zip old. Yes, Corey, I love you, buddy.
We're so close in age. It's like, and I probably act younger than all of you. So,
oh wait, Lena heading out.
She is.
Hey, Lena.
You see Lena's pictures that she's been posting with their.
Leanne. Leanne's heading out. She's gonna rope drop. She's in Disney World right now.
Leanne.
Oh,
yeah, we appreciate you, Leanne.
Love you 3000.
And Gene says everyone needs an Uncle Steve. As Gaston said.
Leanne Sherbrick's been posting pictures with different Disney shirts on her trip.
Leanne's crushing it. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Really, so great.
No.
But anyways, like I said, I mean, I've flown to Massachusetts to hang out with you guys. I'm flying to Pennsylvania soon. I mean, it's just there. I feel like life is changing for the better.
I thought this was a secret.
What?
I'll tell you what.
I said I'm flying. I wasn't even going to mention the retreat. I was just saying I was going to fly to Pennsylvania to see Dave.
Oh, okay.
It's not a secret anymore, apparently.
Well, I ruined it.
Now Zip just spilled it.
Anyway, so
hey,
let's move on.
Brandy, give me the Costas.
I'm gonna move on because I don't want Zip. I don't want Steve to get any older than he is. So we're gonna.
Look, I'm never gonna be Zip old, and like I said,
but you're in the 40s now.
Doesn't matter. You're still 3 years older than I am.
2 years older than you.
3 or 10. Based on Corey, it's like 15.
Yeah, Corey legit thought you were 52 years old.
Yeah, well, Corey's ridiculous. He came in last place in mini golf. He doesn't know what to do.
I think Corey's fantastic. Thank you.
Dean, Zip is the oldest.
Corey's the only person I beat in mini golf. So
I'm the oldest, but I feel like I don't look the oldest. Except with my gray and my beard.
Who looks the oldest? I don't look the oldest.
I don't know.
I was told that Shep and I have baby faces, which I disagree with.
No, I disagree too.
Wait, I'm gonna do the
Jimmy Pimpani, welcome in.
What's the Zoolander? Blue Steel.
You can do the smoldering look, and it makes
smolder. That's not it at all. All right. Anyway, let's move on. So
I can only turn left.
Guys, just real quick, we have Isaac Nail, welcome in. We have 160 people in here. We want to say thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
That sounds like a good time for a quick ticker.
So we're still doing the again. We talked about this earlier. We were not going to do a 40-something minute intro,
but
we're at 46 minutes and we're not done the intro. So we're going to continue on with the intro. So real quick, Pro Manhattan says we're not gonna continue.
Pro Manhattan says you do resemble each other. I believe you were all related. Actually, when I was in Shep's house, his in-laws said we could be brothers. We looked that much alike. I didn't think so, but he said we did. They did say we could be brothers for sure.
Yeah, people all the time say like you guys, and on like the connection we have. Honestly,
and these two down here are like spitting images of each other. If you take off the hat and the glasses and move the beard from one to the other. It's like they just switched places. Look at that. It's so crazy.
Oh my God.
What's up, guys?
If Zip didn't have the beard, it would be like uncanny. There's the glasses right there. Throw the glasses on, Dave. Look at that.
Gonzo, what's up, buddy? How's it going? The Adventures of Gonzo. Mr. Gonzo's in the house. How's it going, buddy?
Where we at with the budget?
Oh my gosh. Spaghetti.
Oh, spaghetti.
That's because Zip
all right, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna
all right, we get into
continue this intro. We gotta get done the intro because we haven't even started the whole.
Welcome in. I Heart Disney.
Yeah, we're not. Nobody said 90 minutes in.
Nobody said this was gonna be a 30-minute stream.
I know, but Mr. Gonzo in the house. Adventures of Mr. Gonzo,
who also recently had a birthday, by the way.
Yes,
yeah,
he did.
Happy birthday, Mr. Gonzo.
So here we go. After a partial day of work, hard work, mind you.
Stupid work.
Stupid.
Quick. We should.
Entered the airport in Philadelphia.
No.
I mean,
Pittsburgh.
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. I mean, the Poconos.
Listen, I tried to hide where you live, and you just threw it away. So it's on you.
I don't live in Pittsburgh.
It's on you now.
He lives in the Poconos.
I live in the Poconos.
That's where I'm going.
So Dave entered the airport, and what he did next, no one would ever guess what happened next. He went to Disney.
Got on a plane.
And what did he do on that plane? He actually ate snacks.
Got a free drink on that plane.
He got a free beverage, an adult beverage, and he got a free snack.
Southwest pretzels, baby.
He got Southwest pretzels. What he did next, he actually vlogged. Go check out the vlog he dropped today if you're interested in seeing this all go down, because it was something to see. because who he saw when he landed, and it landed, and the plane came down so softly. He exited the plane, he got into the bay, and he saw.
I feel like this is a Christmas story, bedtime story.
I feel like maybe a Die Hard Gremlins story is what
I gotta let the dog out. Let me know when he lands.
He saw the fully stickered
Text me when he lands.
He vlogged it. He vlogged the fully.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
Stickered tram. What he did next was, Dave, take it away.
I went and found Donner.
Who?
And Arjohn's.
You got Richard too? I only got Donner. Oh, I got Samantha too, but I didn't get Arjohn's.
I got Donna and Arjohn's, and then I got this guy on top of it.
Wait a minute. Stacy says if Dave lived in the Poconos, he would have gotten a deer. That's where I got mine.
I appreciated that.
Yes, Nicole, I do tell stories like this to my kids. And actually, real quick, Veronica Greenbaum, Dave guaranteed mediocre content on Resort TV One stream, and you guys are killing it. Just subscribe. Love your channel, Veronica and Todd. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Veronica.
This is a typical Wednesday night. So.
This is just another Wednesday night.
It is just another Wednesday night. So
okay. So, like for real though, it worked out that as I was flying in, Shep was still in the air, but heading in.
I'll get there.
What was that? It was a horrible.
Don't take my jam, man.
I'm not taking his jam. But so as Shep was coming in, I was standing there waiting for him with Donner and the Mobile. So it was me and Donner and Arjon waiting for this guy. Take it away.
Wait. Andrew Bidding says, so just today, I realized that Road Trip Dave and Dave from Brandy and Dave are two different Daves. That's awesome.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Robert Iger, Mr. Iger, welcome in.
Just another Wednesday night.
Just another Wednesday night. My birthday is coming up in February.
Mr. Iger.
We're going to get you, Mr. Iger.
Andrew Bidding said, so just today, I realized that Road Trip Dave and Dave from Brandy and Dave are two different Daves.
Wait, they're not? They are?
Yeah. Mr. Iger, as if you're new here, Mr. Iger and Mr. Eisner occasionally grace us with their presence. We're big fans of theirs. They're big fans of ours. And we got some in the works talks with them. So just have to
Mr.
see
Iger?
what's coming up. Mr. Iger and Mr. Eisner.
We love them.
We do.
Love it.
So now back to where we
got really
were.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Well, that's because Marco Polo buzzed, and I don't know how that happened.
And people in here are Marco Poloing at the same time. So
I'm really confused. What's going on now? We can
nothing. No, let's David. It's your intro.
It's my Marco Polo is imagination.
Hang on a second. I gotta see what this.
It's Dave's report. Steve is not active right now. He's muted.
That's because I am listening to the Marco Polo report.
You know what? Let's put the Marco Polo report live without even watching it.
Yeah, how about no? How about no?
Negative.
Dean, recapping that. Yeah, pretty much. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. So,
they want to offer us to stay at Galactic Star Cruiser, says Rob Iger.
Calm down. Yeah. Just so you know, when we get that real offer, do you understand what the Star Wars fake cruise hotel is going to turn into when the four?
Oh my goodness, they're going to hate us.
They're
actually going to love us because I think we can make things happen.
Just so you know, is there a place I can go to the bathroom, because I don't think I can wait till interrogation.
I know. Oh, is our dream, Jeff, Angela? What's up, guys?
Welcome in. So the
Wait, are we still on Wednesday night?
We haven't even gotten to Wednesday night yet.
Dave hasn't even done his intro yet of how he got here.
Yeah, Dave's doing his intro. But
I flew on a plane and then I waited for Shep with Donna and Arjon's.
All right, here we go. I'll do mine. Shep had a full day of work, which was very strenuous.
You didn't.
You had 4 hours.
It was like barely 4 hours.
He had a full day of work, which is very strenuous.
I want Shep's day of
And
work.
was very tiring. And the last thing he said was, I can't wait to get to Disney. So what he did next was he went to the airport and he.
Okay, so real quick, Andrew.
I'm talking about myself.
I wrote it down.
Person. This is just weird.
That's a
great idea.
The escape room?
Can you live stream in an escape room?
It doesn't matter. Vlog it, it'd be great.
I'm talking about myself in the third person.
I feel sorry for whoever gets locked in the room with us.
So actually, G. Wilson, resort idea, Disney cruise ship on 7 Seas. Well, here we're gonna do a Disney cruise very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So it's on the docket. We got to talk about it off stream.
Yeah. It's going to be very fun.
I don't like cruises.
There's some real stuff coming down.
Oh, that's gonna be fun when Zip goes on it with us.
I gotta finish. We're going like an hour to finish this intro. So here we go.
On a boat.
Oh wait.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I hate when it does. You carry on for a minute because it keeps logging me out.
Wait, do you need a weather report?
Do I? You know what? Let's do a weather report.
Let's do a weather report.
Here now is Zip with the weather report from
Zip's
the
weather
Pocono.
report.
All right, guys.
Take it away.
So we were killing the weather for what the Orlando forecast was going to be for the run and the week together. Now the new forecast is for the Poconos. I mean the retreat, the Disney retreat. Okay,
area not to be disclosed.
Yeah, it's not the Poconos.
Definitely not the disclose the nose.
So the retreat is going to be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday is going to be 29 degrees the day we arrive.
Wow, is this like legit info?
Yeah, it's legit info.
Okay.
So 0% chance of precipitation.
It better not be.
Of what?
I'll be
0%
screwed.
Precipitation.
Participation.
Participation.
Saturday, it goes up a notch.
Oh no!
30 degrees on Saturday. 0% chance of precipitation.
That's t-shirt weather.
It is t-shirt weather. Sunday. Now this is when it really goes in. The jet stream starts flowing. Things start moving around in the atmosphere. And Sunday,
like brisket.
A brisket.
Zip's a real weatherman, guys.
Yeah, I used to be. And
is a brisket a Bruin?
It is not a Bruin. Sunday goes back down to 29 degrees. And get this, snow is in the forecast.
Whoa.
So we could be snowed in for an extra day or two together.
Shep's truck will get him out, but I'm staying.
I'm not sure if where we're going to have any service, so I'm not sure if there's going to be any streams, but there's going to be tons of vlogs.
So there'll be a stream. It'll be choppy as heck, but there'll be a stream.
All right.
Once.
We got to get the soundboard.
We did it already.
Wait a minute. Real quick now. Stay tuned for next week because the weather could change. We all know how the weather is. So stay tuned next week.
And next week,
cloudy with a brisk of
chance of meatballs.
With a what?
A brisk of brisket.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Jonathan Chong, we are going to be working on the little soundtracks that we can play as well. And there might be a soundtrack to go with Zip's new show, the Zip's Weather Report.
Yes. And Andrew Bidden, the retreat is not next weekend. I have my friends where I used to work for I don't want to say what channel it was, but the weather channel that I was at, they give me 14, 21 day out forecast. So that's the current forecast. Go ahead. Go ahead, Steven.
We have to do a thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Miss Donna Jaworski.
Donna.
Spending $25 on PayPal that says, for singing lessons for all of you, !
Hey, Donna, I take that as an offense. I am a great singer.
Welcome in, Miguel Benitez Jr.
Miguel, what's up? Donna, we love you so much.
I missed all of my little brothers so much. Can't wait to drive you around in the Donner Mobile again really soon. Love you all 3,000 plus infinity and beyond.
We love you.
All right.
Love you, Donna.
Let me finish my intro.
How are we not?
I put my...
It's a comfy 74 degrees here.
You have 21 seconds before the intro is 1 hour.
I have 20. Okay, here we go. I put my earphones on so that I could listen to air traffic control, and I took the reins, and I flew.
Thank you, Donna.
The jet. I flew the jet all the way to Florida. It was amazing. And I touched down so gently. I actually had zero complaints of any kind of turbulence or a hard landing. I did a great job. I landed the plane and I got off the plane. I got into the terminal and I hopped into the tram. You all know the tram. Y'all been to Orlando. If you haven't, y'all find it.
Lynn.
What's up, Lynn?
What's up, Lynn?
The next thing that happened.
Lynn, we're about to talk about the night that we hung out in another 2 hours.
I found my way. I found my way to the main terminal. What happened next was
Good night, G. Wilson. Good night, G. Wilson. What was that?
That was my phone.
That was the Shep replay.
I found that I called Dave and I said, "Hey, where are you, buddy?" And he said, "We're over here." And I said, "I'm over here." And he said, "No, I'm over here." And things happened, but we did not find each other. It took a solid 5 minutes to say, "This is where I'm at. Can you see this sign?" I can see the sign. Can you see the sign? I can see that sign.
I'm a sign.
I'm a sign. Can you see me?
After a while of determining that the sign that we both saw was, in fact, indeed the sign that we both saw.
Can I ask a question? Are we all in Florida yet?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, I just landed.
Shep takes forever to get here, so just go ahead.
Listen, I'm doing an intro here, guys. I planned this intro for like days.
I see what Zip was talking about.
Thank you. I saw that.
There's an orca on the bottom of my cup.
Right.
There is.
I was taking a drink and I saw it in here and I thought, what is that?
So here's
you guys think I was kidding?
Go check out Dave's
Where are we
vlog.
on the budget?
Check out Brandy and Dave's vlog this morning. You'll see the interaction.
Ryan McDowell says Shep's intros are longer than the Declaration of Independence.
I take pride in that because
I would say
I wrote that too, so I take pride in it. So anyway, go check out Brandy Dave's stream or vlog they dropped this morning. You'll kind of get an idea of what happened because he did show me a little bit in it. And
4 guys in 7 hours.
it was cute. It was cute.
Real quick,
but I got to see. No, hold on. I got to see my sis, Donner,
yes,
and our Johns, and we got to take a ride in the Donner mobile to the hotel where we met up with Steve and Dale.
I'm never gonna get to you guys.
Shep gives the best hugs too.
Oh, my hugs are good.
Actually, it was funny.
Here's the deal.
Okay, go ahead.
We're gonna move on.
It was longer than yours, Dave.
The introduction is over. Officially, the introduction's over. We all got to Disney. We're here. We're having a good time. What happens next?
Tune in next week.
Bye, guys. We'll see you next week.
While Donna is here, I want to say one thing that she happened.
Oh, this is
what?
Andrew, which is longer, 7 years or Shep's intros?
So, Donna was kind enough to get me this Baby Yoda puzzle.
So,
and there's a reason why I'm showing you, Donna, because my dog ate one of the puzzle pieces.
No.
So I'm gonna call.
It'll fit. It
won't fit. It's in pieces, Shep. It's in pieces. I don't know how he did it. I walked in the living room and found on the floor, and I told him he better go to bed I was not happy. And it's not going to look right. So I'm going to have to call the company and see if they'll send me this piece. I'm going to say it's 42 over and 32 down. I need that piece and see what they'll do.
Yeah, just tell them it didn't come with it.
So if I'm filming it back here, if you can't see the camera back here or anything, I've been filming the puzzle. It's almost done. Now I'm going to have to let it sit there for a couple weeks till I get the piece.
So real quick, I'm going to do this because I see Sarah in here right now.
Sarah 4382?
Yep. So Sarah, we got a card. No, she sent us a card to us.
Oh.
So I'm not going to show the address, but
welcome in, Michael Eisner. We all know I wrote the declaration.
I had this sitting right here, and I saw her name pop up. So, so Sarah, just a note to say, I am thinking about you guys. Hey, fellas, so excited for the new year. plus all that is in store for Diz in that.
Why are you pointing at the words?
That's how I read. Are you making fun of me?
No, sir. I love you, buddy.
I have eyes on
Mr. Eisner.
I have eyes on you guys.
Dude, you look like Abe right now.
Welcome in, JL. No,
I can
Abe.
see Abe right now in you.
All right. So sending happy thoughts to brighten your day. So Sarah, thank you so much for the
Thank
card.
you, Sarah. Sarah's amazing.
We appreciate.
Oh no, Don, I'll get it replaced. Thank you.
Dude, I just noticed Ariel right behind you. Other
way.
side.
Other way. Now you're blocking her.
Right.
There you go.
Yes.
She's Zippiel.
She's so tiny. She can't even compare to this.
Her name is
Ariel.
Zippiel.
Look at that, Ariel. Look, that's how you do it. You make it big like that.
I know.
So again, thank you guys.
Thank you.
So many people have sent us stuff, and we appreciate everything. And even just like a card, a letter, that means the world to us. Just to,
absolutely,
like the things we've read from people is mind-boggling, and we appreciate every single thing you send. So
I got something special next week. I can't wait to show.
I've got something on Monday. I guess a few somethings on Monday, but Mary Kehoe sent me a really awesome letter, a birthday card letter. So I'm going to wait till Monday to read it though. So
awesome.
I called her Mary Chloe, I think, last night.
I laughed so hard. That's not it.
So this is like very out of sequence, but you want to just show it real quick since we're on that topic?
Show what?
What we got? It's way out of sequence.
From who? So I know what we're talking.
I know who he's talking about. It's
Deborah.
From Deb.
Oh yeah. We can do that.
So we'll just do that right now, real quick.
Let's tell the story though, leading up to it though.
All right. So this is like very out of sequence of what things happen, but like,
is Dreamer Deborah still here?
She was. I don't know if she's still here.
So on Friday night, we were with Resort TV 1. Josh and Jenna, there was a whole group like it was awesome, huge group, and we went to Boardwalk, and standing in front of us was a lady with a Disney shirt, a pink one.
Was I the only one that knew that was Dream of Deborah?
I had no clue. And she's
messaged me on Facebook, so I've seen her. But go ahead.
So she introed herself and had little gifts for all of us, which we showed. If you haven't seen the Resort TV 1 stream, go check it out. We pretty much, you can see it all. You can see like the amazing like interaction we had.
She waited for an hour and a half for us to
get
there.
She said
more than that. Yeah.
Well, Corey knew that she was there. And then eventually I went back and checked my Instagram, and she had been messaging me telling me, hey, keep this a surprise, but I'm here waiting on you guys.
It was crazy.
I didn't know where we were going to be, but she waited for almost 2 hours.
Oh, she's here. She's here. Yep.
Deborah is here. That's awesome. She waited for almost 2 hours for us with her sister. Her poor sister had to wait there too. And I just remember I said, that's a nice shirt. And she went, Steve, Dreamer Deborah. And I just remember hugging her. That's all I remember from that.
The best part about that too was not even the gifts or anything. I rewatched the stream last night. And at one point, Dreamer Deborah says that she goes, it's so surreal right now looking at you guys.
I know.
And that that meant more to me than the actual gift. It was just like for us to touch someone that much. That was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
And we'll wait for Dave to get back because he's just grabbing it. But
I thought we didn't get a picture together. How did we not get a picture?
We did. I have a picture of all four of us.
Lena says she says we forgot to get a picture with me and her.
Oh, Lena
with Paper, Scissors, and Vacations on.
Oh, we didn't get a picture with her? I thought we did that Wednesday night.
She didn't get one with me, she said.
I thought we did a group picture.
I don't know. I do individual pictures too. I like the individual.
Me too. When I brought your autograph book, Steve, and I could have got, and it was in my backpack the whole time. I could have got so many more autographs, and I didn't. I forgot all about it.
So,
hey, Isaac Neal's heading out, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging out.
This makes too much noise.
I know, right? I put it down. I love it. I showed my parents came over yesterday.
It's really cool.
And I showed them, and they were like, "You have really such special friends." And
yeah, we do.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like the way it happened was like you couldn't produce that the way it happened, and it was crazy.
She said, Lita says we didn't do a group photo either. I don't know how that's possible.
I know, right? What happened there?
Wednesday was so crazy, though.
It was crazy. We were bouncing
every day. Anytime we're around, every day's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
we all just got together. It was like just such a hectic night. But
me too, Jeff.
We can Photoshop something. No, we'll figure it out. But it was crazy, Lena. That
amazing.
night was
Welcome
crazy.
in.
But yeah, and Nate, same thing. Deborah's amazing. She made these specific items for Nate and Josh, Jenna, Corey, and
Dave got lost.
I got lost.
Dave got lost near the pizza.
Dave, did you go get the coaster?
Slice of pizza.
Did I what?
Yours?
Did you go get the coaster?
I did. I went and got the coaster.
Okay. So here we go. So epic meetup. We're walking down the boardwalk on live stream with Josh and Jenna, Resort TV 1, heading down the boardwalk, and right in front of us, we see a woman with the Disney shirt on, and it was like,
with
that,
the
that shirt
most
popped
bubbly
too.
Personality too.
Oh yeah, but it was like, oh my goodness, someone has her shirt on, and she's just like
Smiles.
the sweetest person you've ever met, just amazing. She has a handful of bags, and she's like, I got you guys all these things, and I'll speak for everybody. It was just like so surreal.
Mm-hmm.
Completely.
It's so surreal and like a huge surprise. And it was like shock and awe. You're in the middle of something and this amazing person pops out and says, hey, I know you guys and I have something for you. And you're just like, what's happening? What's happening right now? So
2 hours.
You can watch us opening them on stream.
Mm-hmm.
If you go check out the Resort TV 1 stream, someone post that link for the Friday night stream in that rough time frame. If you can find it, if not, no big deal. Just watch the whole thing. But
I think it was about 3 hours in.
Look.
Yeah, it was towards the end.
Anytime Resort TV 1 goes live, it's worth watching the whole thing. So,
oh my goodness, yeah.
If you didn't get to check it out, watch it.
Yeah,
it was epic.
100%. And that whole night was amazing too.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's right when we hit the boardwalk. If you guys would just want to see that, but
yeah. But the whole night was amazing. We had a blast with Josh and Jenna. But so
much fun.
Are you ready, guys?
Yep.
Ready.
Here we go.
Oops.
These right here, absolutely amazing.
They say this and that on them and our names.
This and that. This one's right here. It says Shep. This and that.
Wait.
I have the one that says Shep.
Zip, don't move. Yours is clear. I'm going to present you. Okay, so you can see the this and that. And it's not just like written. It's like double layered with double coloring in it. And then the names are on on one of the ears there. They're really awesome.
Right, Deborah? I was like, hey, what's up?
I was the last one to open it up.
Yeah.
So it was.
We opened it. We were sitting there waiting on Zip to get it figured out how to open it.
Just so you know.
The tape was all around it.
Mine is still officially on Brandy's super secret, super special Christmas tree that she hasn't put away yet.
Wow.
Yeah, and like I said, Deborah,
it's made its way.
And it came in a box with this great little Mickey on it too.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Yeah, the whole
great.
Fantastic.
You even got your names on the bottom of them.
Yep. The whole experience was amazing. Like you just can't.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, you could never.
I gotta look underneath everything tonight.
Yeah.
Like honestly, the ornaments are awesome and be treasured forever. But like that moment that was just like it's 100% surreal, and it literally just put the cherry on top and the icing on the cake, or whatever you want to say, of like everything leading up to that. And all of you that are here, all of you that are new that are here, like we went from, okay, we're hanging out at like, and we'll get there, 670 subs to 1,000 subs in a walk around Epcot. It was insane. And we'll get to that. But what Deborah did for us, and to hang out and to wait, and like, it was amazing. It was 100% amazing. It was so surreal. It was just lovely. She's a lovely person. She's bubbly.
Sure.
It was so much fun to hang out with her.
You could just see like her, the aura just coming off of her. She's
only 20 minutes from me too.
Right. Like to piggyback off that, like community is what we're about.
Yep.
And community is what we love. And in this whole thing, what we have going on here with you guys in the chat, with Corey, with Resort TV 1, like we are one giant community. And to like put it down into a personal level and to see Deborah on the boardwalk is what community is about. Well, and that's what we love. That's why we do this. That's why we're sitting here in these boxes. It's like to have these kind of meetups and to actually see,
to mean something to someone,
right? To see what and to see what this community actually is about. That's what it's worth. Like that's what it's all about. Is like you can say, "Oh, a community is a community," but when you actually get together and you see people and you meet people and you have interactions with people, that's where it all comes from. And that's where it really drives it home and says, okay, this is community.
We've said this 1,000 times before. We got together because of this community.
Oh, yeah.
We are here because of this community.
Right. We are basically a subject of this.
And we're supporters of this community and always will be. And we do this for you. It's a blast.
Cricket Fox, you are correct. We don't understand what we mean to people, but we're going to keep doing what we do as long as people tell us it's good.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it as we go.
Give us 8 to 10 years.
Deborah also says it has stars, and she painted stars on it because she said we were all stars. And
I mean, what I figured out is what
Stacy right on point,
and that's what
4
I figured
hours,
out.
4 minutes. And that was another thing. Like we could have met Deborah and then took our pictures and everything after the fact, but to actually see it like evolving on Resort TV 1 from the moment where just were like, oh my god, it's Dream of Deborah, and that whole like you couldn't have went back and like vlogged that and made sense of it like seeing it live. So that was just perfect to be on Resort TV 1 during that.
So Orlando guys changing the subject.
Yep, and
there will be.
There will be.
But
whether or not y'all are invited is a different story. but
yeah,
and that's not an on purpose thing. That's a there may not be service there thing.
Yeah,
but
we'll make something happen no matter what.
We'll live tweet it or something. We'll figure something out.
And also Donna said and agrees with Dreamer Deborah that she says we are the best huggers. I think I might hug people a little too long, but I don't care.
Well, actually, it's so funny. On Dave's vlog today, I saw you hugging Shep, and it looked like he wanted to let go, and he was waving to Dave, and you were still hugging him.
Like, no, you're still mine.
You gotta watch it. That was hilarious.
When I hugged Corey goodbye, I felt Corey release, and I said, "Nope, you're not done yet."
Corey release.
But again, here's the best part: is like,
good night, Diz our dream.
Good night, Diz our dream.
Good night, guys. We appreciate you so much. The 4 of us met because of the community.
Right.
And here we are today in these little tiny boxes that we a week ago got to hang out together and experience this epic weekend, which we still haven't even hit yet. But again, it is all because of this giant community that Josh and Jenna, Resort TV 1, Corey, Dean has established. And it's surreal to be here. And I'm loving every second of it.
Lena said Steve gives awesome hugs. They are crushing hugs, but you matter to him.
I still can't breathe right. So
well, Steve, how about when you and I hugged when we first saw each other at the big balloon? In the chat said they could feel it when I hugged you on the live stream.
Look, I love hugs. I love these guys to death. And
you like warm?
You're like Olaf.
I like warm hugs, but
I like warm hugs.
Like I said, as much as you guys say you mean, as much as you guys say that we mean something to you, these individuals right here mean the world to me. And yeah, I hug. So I'm a hugger.
Hugger's a good thing, man.
Hugger for life.
Yeah, I mean, the best part is being able to hug somebody.
Hugger for life.
Hugger for life.
But and to piggyback off Steve, like that's true though. Like to be able to hug somebody that you've like communicated with through again, like when I met Corey and Josh and Jenna for the first time, and then when I met you guys, it was like that's how you somewhat express somewhat of an emotion.
Express yourself.
So that's how you do it though, right? Like you got to express your emotion. And you do it through a hug because it's like we've talked for so long. We've built this relationship, like especially the 4 of us. We built a relationship through these boxes for so long. And then in August, when we all got together, it was like, bam, we're here in person. It's a good expression. I like hugging. I mean,
like hugging too. As a matter of fact,
like hugging for like an hour and a half, like Steve does, is probably excessive. But no, I'm just kidding.
I told Shep, I said, when I meet you for the first time, because he was with Corey.
He's like, hang on tight, because it's gonna be like a 2-hour ride. And I'm like,
I know. I believe I said I'm gonna make Corey feel like a third wheel.
I thought I was gonna see Shep on Steve's shoulders when I saw him at Disney Springs. I thought you guys would have just
that, dude.
Like, hey guys.
That would have been awesome.
Great.
So where are we at Wednesday night? We haven't even touched base on Wednesday.
All right, let's dive into Wednesday. So here we are. We all get together.
Let's get back on topic.
Let's head to Wednesday.
Topic.
You guys went to Chicken Guy, which I haven't been yet. I'm still super jealous.
Again, go check out Brandy Dave stream, because he did a little bit of a recap on Chicken Guy. We did hit that up before the stream started. Pretty good food, not bad. Check out the review. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't taste a thing because of my allergies. But
that's right, you couldn't taste the pizza that night too. I thought you were kidding.
I still can't taste the whole night, and still no.
Did you say pizza?
Pizza. He didn't say R. There was no R involved.
He didn't say pizza. I'm so proud of you.
I've been practicing with Dave's book.
And Stacy just posted. She said, "You want to see what happens when this and that hits 1,000?" And she posted.
That was amazing. I should actually. My parents came over and I showed them. I went to that part in the stream and showed them that, and they were like, "You really," and they haven't met you guys, and they were like, "You really have some special friends."
We had a bro moment. Let's just leave it at that.
That was a bromance moment.
Well, to see each other like hug when we hit 1,000 was probably the. I mean, there was a lot of great moments. It's hard to pick one, but that moment we hit 1,000, and we'll get to it in a second. I know I'm jumping ahead.
Or now.
That
the hug and the four of us just hugging. I mean, that was everything. And for everyone that we even, just everyone around us being so close to us, and it just was surreal.
It wasn't even a second thought. And I think that's we're genuine people. That's what we do. We care for each other. And I think that interaction showed people we're real. That's what we enjoy what we're doing. So,
yeah.
And that's it, because
I can think was like, it was like the best. I think the best part,
thank you.
and not so much hitting 1,000, because that's just a number, but the fact that we were together when it happened, and
how it happened.
And again, thank you to Josh and Jenna.
Yeah.
Josh and Jenna helped push it too. But the fact that we were together, we could experience that emotional time together was huge, because you can only experience milestones like that once every whatever. But to hit 1,000 together,
and to do it,
epic.
Get over 300
on live stream,
get over 350 that night to get there.
I know,
right? But
it wasn't just that night,
and to do it live with Josh and Jenna was epic too.
It was like a walk around Epcot.
Yeah,
like, it was insane, because I did it backwards. I remember.
It was right after Epcot Forever, and we started walking, and we were walking backwards.
Yep,
talking to the chat, and it was like, oh, we hit 800, and I'm like,
and we didn't. God. Yeah, we were making around, and these guys started hitting us. We were like, guys, something's going on. We're up, and then Stacy, we didn't stop at 1K. We went all the way to 1.1 something.
We're at 1.17 now.
Yeah, it didn't stop at all. You guys are just amazing, and we appreciate everything for it.
And I want to get to
literally again, and I'll never stop saying it. We're here today, and we're doing this because you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
literally, like.
It's Joey's World.
First of all, Joey? we love hanging out together. We love doing this stuff, but the fact that you guys hang out with us and enjoy it is like a bonus. It's like again,
we would do it if there was nobody, but it wouldn't be near as fun.
Right, we did it off stream for forever, and we still do this stuff off stream.
We did,
and then we just do it Wednesdays with you guys too. But it's truly an honor to have you guys.
It just deserves
with us. Thank you, 100%. Thank you. Like. You're why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say that enough. So,
and real quick, I'm sorry. I know we're jumping ahead. We haven't really got to Wednesday, but we haven't really talked about this person or this family too much tonight. But also, Kelly and Mama Mouse from Myers and the Mouse hit 1,000 subscribers that night. I know we'll get to them, but I just saw them in the chat again, and they are the most kind-hearted. I mean, we talk about the people we talk about, and everyone is just in their own way amazing. I can't tell you how like special, even touring with the Galaxy, they hit me up so much that weekend to actually give me a free pass because they knew we were there 7 days. We only had 6 passes, and we weren't planning on going all 7 days. But they were like going above and beyond out of their way to give me that extra pass and then pass it off to Kelly to give it to me because they knew we were going to see Kelly that night. And they just hit 1,000 subs, and he's still running over to me at the International Gateway to give me that pass and put his 1,000 subscribers celebration aside for a minute to go get me. And they're just him and his family are just. I don't know. They are
100% like.
It was for sure, Josh.
If you see the Myers and the Mouse, they
deserve everything they get.
Yeah, they're like a picture perfect like example of what the community is about.
It's about everyone else and not about them.
100%.
Kelly gives good hugs too.
He does.
I love Kelly. Me and Kelly talk on a very regular basis, and I can't for everything that he's done specifically for the country, for their whole family. They raised an amazing,
awesome
family.
Some of my
if you watch, they have a game night out that they did like not too long ago, but a month and a half ago.
Hilarious.
If you watch their game night, it's like that right there is family. Like if your goal is to have a picture perfect family, go watch that stream they did with that game, and it's like, man, he's a brother. That's beyond a brother to us. Kelly is. He is 100% our honorary Disney brother. So,
and he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan, which I love.
Everybody's got something wrong with him.
I have a guy to talk to about Kansas City from being from Boston. These darn Patriots. Forget the Patriots. Kansas City's going to win the Super Bowl.
Go Titans.
They could beat them. They're beasts. But anyway, let's finish Wednesday night because this is gonna be a 16-hour stream.
I know, seriously. So
sorry for
I'll tell you again though, like this is a true testament about the community because like there's so many people that we have to thank, and
we can thank everyone individually.
Not have to, but we want to thank. And this 3-day week that we had, or weekend, that the four of us had actually time together. You could talk for days because the amount of stuff we did and accomplished and had fun. And we're gonna try though. We're gonna do it. We're gonna start it right now.
Every one of them better than the last one.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So Wednesday night.
So Wednesday night
after Chicken Guy, we decided
after an hour and a half into it, let's do it.
Where in the world is Zippity?
We decided to do where in the world is Zippity Doo Dad San Diego, which we kind of knew where he was.
But it was funny. I was watching the stream on the bus, and Steve, in the Uber, and Steve was doing the stream. He was on his phone. He was doing the stream, and it was funny because I'm texting Dave, and I don't think Steve was actually like, "Is he really at the barber shop?" And I'm texting Dave. I'm going to say I'm at the barber shop, but this is where I'm going to eventually be. So stare everyone over here. That was hilarious watching.
He's like, the barbershop's this way. I'm like, no, we gotta go this way.
Somebody else was telling me you were at the shave thing, whatever that is down there.
Herschel and he's heading to bed. Thanks so much.
Herschel, good night, bro.
Good night, Herschel.
Actually, I think it's probably Margie, but
good night, Margie.
Yeah, Margie. So we end up walking through Disney Springs and have a great time. Run into Nate. We have a nice crew. Live streaming, running into some quality issues. Thank you all for sticking with us. It was pretty insane that we had that many of you hanging out.
And Shep kept pushing buttons all night.
Shep kept pushing buttons all night.
I did no such thing.
And we'll get to that. But we did wind our way through Disney Springs, found Zip, and then the party started. So we motivated from the scary balloon over to a couple places. One being Paddlefish, which was
never been there before.
Never Amazing. Been.
That was Dale's idea.
It was Dale's idea.
I thought it was Nate's idea.
No,
Dale's idea.
I think it was
Dale was going to
It was Dale. You're right. It was
leave. He wanted
and
to
then he ended up leaving. You're right. Yep.
So we ended up going to Paddlefish, which
somebody else knows.
The third yes, Alfredo.
Which I was gonna say Alfredo. Yeah, amazing.
The third floor was really cool. The lounge up there. So cool spot, great view. So, hit that up.
What was that called? Was that called the what's it? What is it now?
Paddlefish.
Was it called the Boathouse before?
No, the Boathouse is right around the
Boathouse is back this way.
Okay.
Boathouse
is where you get in the cars and drive in the water.
Oh, okay.
Sushi bar.
So a few things happened this night too.
Bar.
Number one, Lena was the first one. She went on. I guess she watched the live stream, found out where we were, and came and hunted us down. So that was the first time that had ever happened with us. Yes. Somebody hunted us down to come hang out. A second thing that happened was we actually started forming a group, which has never happened to us before either during a stream, which we don't stream from Disney very often. But we had a little entourage, if you will. But the best thing was, without even thinking about it, when we went up to Alfredo.
This is great. I'm waiting for it.
Alfredo was there. We had the camera and I didn't even think about it. I was just like, do you want to be on the stream? And I'm thinking, oh my God, we just turned into Corey and Josh. That's exactly what they say. And I was like, maybe that's an interesting concept. And he just asked the guy without even thinking if he wanted to be on the stream.
How cool is he though?
He was awesome.
He was cool. We gave him buttons. He
loved it though. Yeah,
he was eating it up.
Yep.
And he knew Tom does Disney too, because he said, you know, he saw him that night or something.
He asked us. He said, "Do you guys know Tom does Disney?"
Yeah, we're like, yeah, we know Tom. He was just a genuine guy. He awesome.
Works there, doesn't he?
No, I don't think so.
I don't
know. But it was just it was amazing. It was a great night, and Alfredo, I think, was the first cast compliment, right?
We said to give him a cast compliment, so I don't know. I mean, where you go #cast compliments? Is it Twitter?
Actually, I don't think
Twitter.
They don't do that anymore. I don't think.
Cast compliments?
Yeah,
I just did it to
tell people all the time to still do it, and I think Corey does it on his streams. Tells them to go.
No, I think it was just like last week they stopped doing it, but maybe not.
Yeah, it was called Fulton's Crab Shack or something before that.
Yeah,
Crab House, Fulton's Crab House.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
So Paddlefish was a good time. Hung out up there. They interrogated us and put us in a small room when I used my Tables in Wonderland card.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, life was good. Left there, walked down, hit up Jock Lindsay's hangar bar. Solid spot. Zip and I replayed Titanic.
Which you'll see in a vlog.
Oh, wait a minute. Were we looking for the droid the whole night too? That we were on a goose trace in there
for IG-88 that turned into IG-11, and we were looking throughout there. We never found it. I never did. Never saw it. So we hit up Jock Lindsay's, which is legit one of my favorites. So it was good times to go in there.
Never been there either. That was another first for me.
Where was that?
That was the hangar bar.
The hangar?
Oh yeah, Jock Lindsay's.
Yeah. So hit that up, walked out and around, and started trying to figure out what we were going to do next. Then there was the dude who was selling hats.
Real quick before you get into that, Mary Kehoe's on her way. I want to say goodnight to her. So just to let you four boys know that 40 is really young compared to me, 65, and just retired in September and loving every minute of it. And chat just jumped, and it says,
"Keep up your silliness. Good night."
Yeah, loving your channel and keep up the silliness. Good night. And Mary, I thank you for the birthday card. I'm going to show it on Monday night. So thank you very much for the birthday card.
Mary's awesome.
Assuming that I'm allowed to show it on stream. Sorry. We have a new PSA announcement from Stacy. Attention, chat. Let's help Dis and That break records. After the stream, if you have a device, you can run Stacy.
Oh, Stace. Thank you.
Please go and check out the Dis and That YouTube page and click play all. You're awesome, Stacy. Play all 5.
Get some more on point.
It'll be 6 after tonight.
But we're gonna get some more on. We got some stuff we're working on, guys.
Oh yeah, we got some stuff coming. So we hit up Hangar Bar. We had someone sing happy birthday to Steve, right? No, we sang happy birthday to him. I wasn't there.
You were not.
Yeah. Oh no, you weren't. That was with the sock guy. Was that with the sock guy?
Walking
or the
ahead,
hat guy.
I was trying to figure something out with Nate out in front of the stream where we were going next. And then the sock guy. Right?
I think it was the sock guy.
They were like next to each other. But anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, so that
no, it was the hat guy because he made me wear the hat.
That's right.
Well, there were hats at the sock place.
Oh well, either way,
there was socks outside.
Yeah. Long and short of it is, all I know is that we sang and then we came back and then we hung out in front of the water wall and then Shep killed the stream.
He was pushing buttons all. So look, we were new to Streamlabs. It's something we never used before, and it looked good on our end, but apparently we were having some issues with the quality or whatever. And Shep kept pushing buttons for the bandwidth, and he was pushing numbers all night long. I didn't even know what he was doing. And then he turned around and he hit the wrong button, which said end stream. So we had to scramble back, and it would not reload on mine. So he tried to reload it on his, and then we got everything figured out. So
and why didn't we do it on his the whole night with an iPhone 11? I don't know why we weren't thinking that.
Nobody said he wasn't there at the time when we set it up because he was gone. There he is. But and until we were playing with the bandwidth all night. It was good at one point in time, but we just couldn't figure it out. But it was set up on his pretty good. So
yeah, it happens. Oh, where'd Zip go?
He had to leave briefly, reconnect.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Let's get to Blaze Pizza.
Was that Wednesday night still, or are we after Wednesday night?
Yeah.
We were still on stream, weren't we? On
stream, and we went to Blaze Pizza. And there were 18 people watching, and we had a bunch of people there. And then we bounced back up to almost what we had, which was ridiculously awesome. Thank you again. Another huge shout out to the community. Yeah. We ended up at Blaze Pizza, ate a bunch of really good pizza, and then
pizza was fantastic.
Really good.
Pizza was so good.
Well, Shep, you couldn't taste it.
Outside of, I'll tell you what.
I still legit can't taste anything. It's
outside of Via Napoli, it's to me, it's the best pizza on property outside of Via Napoli.
Can I chime in on that?
Yeah.
The quick service at the Riviera have like a brick oven pizza.
Yeah, good.
Blew my mind.
You weren't with us when you ate it. When I got it, were you? So
Steve got it.
We all stopped there, and I got it. It had that slice. I got the sausage pepperoni one. It was
that's the one I got.
It was real slices of sausage.
Dude, that's the one I got.
Before he was sitting next to me, I said, "Dude,
what did you go there? What day was this?"
One of those.
We're getting there.
We haven't made it there. But anyways, I gave him a slice of it. I said, "Dude, you have to try this sausage."
Post Resort TV one. What am I talking about? Post Rise of the Resistance. We did. We rode
the Skyliner. I don't remember.
Amazing.
We Skylined it.
Yeah, that was Thursday.
So Blaze Pizza was out of this world good. Yep. It's funny to me that we ate at two of the most price conscious yet one of the, I guess, the two best value places you could eat.
Mm-hmm. Chicken Guy and
Shep.
So real quick, Cricket's heading out.
Good night, Cricket Fox, or good morning, Cricket.
Good morning, Cricket Fox.
100%.
Enjoy work.
Prayers for you guys over there, because I know it's like just wildfire crazy. Just stuff's going on. So prayers for you guys over there. Dave, take it away.
Okay, so we hit up Blaze, and then we shut the stream down. Everyone kind of dispersed. It was three of us and one Mr. Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow, and Shep pulled a monkey out of somewhere, and got us one last adult beverage at Splitsville. So we hung out there for a while.
Things happen.
You did make things happen, which was great because you walked up, and I know that the dude was like, "Oh, this one guy, we'll just give him one beer."
I'm with these guys,
and he's like, and he goes, "Hey, hold on, come on, guys, come on up here." It was hilarious.
Good night, Donna. Love you. Thank you so much for the paper.
Good night, Donna.
Good night, Donna.
Donna, you're amazing. Just
love you, 3K.
Thank you so much for everything this past weekend. You were like.
Thank you for everything every time, not just this past weekend.
I know. You're so instrumental in everything that we do, and we love you, and you are 100%.
Michelle the Coulter's welcome in.
Sister, so
Stacy had a new PSA while you were gone, Shep, and
what was that?
She's gonna repost it. And my mom is calling me,
so
she knows better.
So I just
Shep again.
So I just posted Page and Mr. Morrow Nate's link from his vlog from that night.
Oh yeah,
you guys want to click on that? He did a great job.
He did such a good job. So
that was a great vlog.
So we ended up turning in early at like 1 a.m. And by turning in early, it means that we went back to the hotel. Maybe it was 12:30. I don't know. Whatever it was, we had an adult beverage, went back to the hotel. May or may not have had multiple adult beverages.
We may or may not have stopped at that grocery store.
We may or may not have gone to Goodings and walked in. And okay. So we
that was like one of the highlights.
Hilarious, right? So we walk in and it says on the door, for sure, open till 2 a.m. It is barely 1 o'clock. We go walking in, and the only cashier, she turns around and she goes, "What are you guys doing?" We're like, "We're coming." And she goes, "Guys, we're closed." And we're all like, "Ah." And Steve turns around and goes, "But the door says 2 a.m. And she goes, "I can't even say it. You're good. Just come on." She had all of us.
She was like legit. She was like, I got you guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Jeff.
I got you guys. It was hilarious. So
thank you all. My mom said hi, by the way. And
hi, Steve's mom.
Yes, she thinks Shep is going to get me in trouble one day.
Yeah, but so we got to go beverages, went back to the room, hung out. Probably shouldn't have stayed up as late as we did. Had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to Rise on Thursday. So basically this day just bled into Thursday. And we had plans to go to the Rise of the Resistance.
This was the hour and 51-minute night we got of sleep.
Yep. So
2 hours. Yep.
So we, and I mean we, as in this guy in the black hat, wake up on time to rock and roll for Rise of the Resistance because I'm ready. We got to go fight the New Order. I wake up, no one's moving. I start cranking up random rap on my phone, and I'm getting weird looks. Next thing you know, I'm dancing in our room in the dark after I got out of the shower. It was completely ridiculous. But these two turd burglars. Hold on. Why can't I figure this out? This one and this one. These two turd burglars wouldn't get out of bed. So I had to make it happen. They're like, we're going to bed. No.
Look, no. Shep and I only sleep 4 hours a night, but we like our 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's all I can
say. We had to go.
So it looks like Jeff
was coming to pick us up.
Resendez is heading to bed. So good night, Jeff. Thank you so much.
So Corey was picking us up at a ungodly hour to go get in line for Rise of the Resistance, and we were meeting a bunch of people there, including TTG, Kelly, and Co. from Myers and the Mouse. And it was going to be Arjon's was there too that morning. A ton of folks. We ended up running right into Thursday where we got our boarding passes. Our boarding pass was 62, so we had a whole bunch of stuff going on. Zip was there with his wife and awesome son. And so we had a good time, right? So some of us had fast passes here. Some of us had no fast passes.
Real quick, guys. Josh with Resort TV One's out. We appreciate it, Josh. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Josh.
Thanks so much.
We cannot begin to thank you enough. So thank you, guys.
You're awesome, buddy. Thank you.
Night, man.
Sure, amazing. Thanks, buddy.
So Thursday morning, we're going one way. Zip's going another way. You guys had Toy Story stuff, right, Zip?
We had a Slinky Fast Pass at 7:30, so we're trying to get over to that opening of that land just to get the Toy Story Mania, jump on that before we jumped on Slinky. So that's where we were when we grabbed our boarding pass, which I don't know if we got an earlier one because we only had 3 people in our party or not.
I would agree. So let's back up and let's give some actual value for this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We heard a whole I almost said a zip slip. We heard a whole bunch of different ways that you should worry about getting your boarding group. Here's my suggestion from our experiences. 1, don't have a super huge group. If you have a super huge group, just deal with it. Realize you're going to hang out the rest of the day and attempt to break your group down into 3 to 7 people parties. Frankly, I would go 3 to 5
I would go no more than 5.
I would go no more than 5 because we were more than 5 and ended up in boarding group 64. And we'll get to when that hit here in a second. But one, we got there at 6 a.m. We probably didn't have to, especially on that Thursday, mainly because Saturday I showed up by myself and walked through security at 6:45 and got into the park with plenty of time for a boarding pass. So all you have to do now is be in the park by the time the park opens to get your boarding pass. So this whole having to get there way too darn early, don't listen to Dave on that.
Dave was the one that forced that on us.
Now time out. Dave prefaced this with the fact that we have one day to do this. Right. I'm not missing it.
No. We wanted to do it too. But the caveat to this was this, though. You don't know when they're actually going to let you into the park. So they let us in 45 minutes early one day. Somebody else went in 55 minutes early the other day.
So Heidi was in on Saturday at 5:55 and the park opened at 7.
Hour and 5 minutes early.
Exactly. Yeah. So there's this whole disparity. But here's the thing. Do you really just want to go hang out in the park or do you want to show up in time to get your boarding pass?
Yeah.
But real quick, the other thing is whether you're in the park at 5:55 or at 6:59, you still have to hit that boarding group. So
exactly
that, it doesn't necessarily mean you get in at 5:55. You'll get in a boarding group before a group of 5 people at 6:59.
And that's the thing. This is one of those, the early bird doesn't necessarily get the worm. This is the early bird gets a chance to hit a button and potentially get a worm at some point later in the day.
And what I would suggest too is I would actually suggest breaking it down to 4 groups of 4 because groups of 8 ride the ride. And depending on how you want to break things up, but there's a big difference between having 5 people and having 4 people when that number comes out. I mean, there were people and only 8 people can go on the same vehicle. So there's absolutely no reason to go more than that. But Meg was in line with somebody right next to her that had 9 people and she was by herself. Right. She got boarding group like 20 something and they got like 101 and they hit it at the exact same time when they were doing it. So,
if you also look at what an algorithm is going to look at with that, right? There's only so many slots they can fill per boarding group going in. So if you're trying to shove a group of 9 into boarding group 11 that is full, as opposed to 1, that also has a huge effect on it. And yeah, I agree with you that the 4s and 8s are pretty important. Shep, what's up, bro? Sorry, Shep, what's up, bro?
You're muted. Dreamer Deborah's on her way out, guys. We got to say goodnight to her and Lena's on her way out.
Good night, Deborah.
So, Deborah, thank you so much.
Yep.
We appreciate it.
And Christine Hickman's on her way out as well. So,
good night, guys. Thank you for being
Christine, here. Thanks so much.
You guys were almost at the 2-hour mark on Wednesday.
All right, I got my hand up next after Shep. Go ahead, Shep. What were you saying?
I was going to say Dream Deborah said no, but I was muted, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, of course.
So real quick. So I was standing next to a guy that was already there 2 days prior for Rise of the Resistance, and he was overhearing rumors about being on the Disney Wi-Fi and off the Disney Wi-Fi.
Right.
He was a single, and he got group 20. Nicole and I and PJ were a group of 3. We got 32, and you guys, like you said, you had a bigger group, got 60. We were all clicking the button at the same time.
Right.
So with Nicole and I there, Nicole was on the Disney Wi-Fi. I was off the Disney Wi-Fi. It popped up for me first before it popped up to her. I'm not saying that's going to happen every time. I'm not saying do this way and not that way. But we both were like, well, let's just try the opposite and see what happens. Being off the Wi-Fi helped me. I got on, and like I said, I got group 32. But I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason with that. But that's just our experience.
So I was off Wi-Fi. I think Steve was off Wi-Fi.
I was off Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so both of us were off Wi-Fi. And when I went in, when I hit that join boarding group, my thing spun.
My thing spun too.
I had to exit out, jump back in, and somehow I still got it before Steve did.
Before Steve did, yeah.
It was like
mine spun twice. Mine spun twice after we exited and did it, and it kept spinning. My third time, I got in, but Shep was already booking it.
Yeah. All right. See, it never spun. It never spun for me.
Mike 88 NYC was
the only time I ever personally tried it was on Saturday, which was me by myself. We're going to get to that, turds. Any rate, it was me by myself trying to get one, and I still got boarding group 41. Yeah. And I saw
we'll get to that later.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Well, let's talk about Rise though, because
so we ended up getting our boarding group, which was 62. Zip went his way with the fam, got their Toy Story stuff done. The rest of us basically like crushed Sunset Strip or Sunset Boulevard.
I think we were group 42 guys, because Zip was in the 20s and we were not.
No, you were 62.
We were 62.
Really?
62. Yeah.
62.
So
because they were on 42 when we were in Oga's.
Yeah.
When we left, we were waiting for you guys.
We were hoping
we could all go together, but go ahead.
And it didn't. So we went down Sunset Boulevard, walked basically a 15-minute wait onto Rock and Roller Coaster, while Shep was sitting in the front seat next to Steve at or on Rock and Roller Coaster. He was so graciously booking us a fast pass for 7:45 that morning at Tower of Terror. So
we were on the shoot.
They were saying, "Get ready, get set." I was like, "Put your phone away, you're gonna lose it."
I got it.
And as soon as he got it, he put his phone down and we shot off.
That's amazing.
It was awesome. So
which would have been great is if you got the picture when you're at 60 miles an hour going.
Literally, I was on the app as soon as we sat down. It just rolls you up to the start, and I'm sitting there looking at the go sign, clicking through, and I'm like, guys, we got it. Also, I'm like, I put in and bam, 0 to 60 in 5 seconds.
It was crazy. So Amy says Mr. Tracker got his boarding pass by the Crossroads booth, a good Wi-Fi area. That was also echoed by our friend Heidi, who was standing there the same morning that I was there by myself. Not mentioning any names, who didn't come with me. Anyway, we'll get there.
He wasn't on Wi-Fi, I don't think, though. Tracker.
What's that? I don't think.
Welcome in, Rachel. And
I don't know. I didn't watch the vlog. So, any rate, so we end up crushing Sunset Boulevard in about an hour. Walk off, head into Batu, run into Zip as we go through Toy Story Land.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing, because we all had 8:30 reservations, which everyone needs, to a bar.
Oga's at
8:30. Which was hashtag banging, as always. Super fun. Had a couple of beverages, hung out inside of Oga's. That vlog will be coming. Zip, what do you have to say?
I was buzzed.
And this time, the fuzzy tauntaun.
Bumblebee, baby.
The fuzzy tauntaun. Was it you, Steve? That had
yes, it was so weird.
Everyone like get your lips, your tongue. Dude, so I wanted it to end.
Last time I drank it and nothing, got 0 from it. And Kyle was standing there. Kyle was standing there, and they told me I wasn't kissing the foam the right way. So this time, I literally kissed the foam, and I did not like it after that.
I didn't either. It was a cool experience if it lasted like Pop Rocks for like 10 seconds.
It felt like a million bugs running across your lips at the same time. I mean, it was just
for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, for 20 minutes. It wouldn't stop.
It was ridiculous.
A long time.
So kissing the foam is bad.
Bad.
So I also had a fuzzy tauntaun. I drank like 3/4 of it, then got a Dagobah Slug Slinger, which is so much better. Highly recommended.
I forget what I got next. Oh, I got the Jello.
You got the Jello. You got the Boba Ball Jello.
Boba Ball. Oh, those are so good with the Pop Rock.
So I need to clarify something, because you got to remember I was on 0 sleep, like literally 0 sleep on Wednesday night or Tuesday night. I was on an hour and 51 minutes of sleep on Tuesday or Wednesday night. I hadn't had anything to eat. We went on Rock and Roller Coaster. We went on Tower of Terror. By this time, I was feeling kind of nauseous and queasy.
Yes.
Kind of like we did the first time we went to Galaxy's Edge, we had no sleep.
Yep.
So did we do Oga's before the Rontos?
No, we had Rontos before that.
So we had to go fill up with the Ronto wraps, and I got...
Brittany. Oh, wait a minute. What was that?
I got a cinnamon roll. I think it was. I got a cinnamon roll that was extremely spicy.
Yeah. And then you got your chocolate milk that came with it. Like
I got my chocolate milk.
Yep.
And I went and got some blue milk, which was really good.
Right.
Blue milk.
Oh, we're getting there. So we end up going into Oga's, right? So we do hit Rontos, and then Steve doesn't want to wrap, He got something carbo loaded, which was his cinnamon bun. So
cupcake.
So we ate
more than him.
Yeah, so we ate all of that. Then we went, to Oga's. And then we had a good time. And then we left there. And as we're walking out, Shep said, I never had the rum infused.
No, Andrew.
Blue milk. And I said,
can you drink me?
And then Shep and I went and got blue milk.
Yeah.
And then we waited. Like at this point, we're like at 10 o'clock, right? And Zip had already been called for his.
We got called, but then the ride went down.
Right. What's buddy? He is heading out. Pillowland is calling his name.
Night, Tracy.
Night, Tracy.
And Andrew asked if you could get more than 2 drinks at Oga's, and no, you only can get 2.
I got more than 2 in August.
Well,
did you have 2 reservations back to back?
No. I shouldn't tell you that because the dude looked at me and I said, God, I'm like, dude, I just want one more. I'm here by myself. He goes, all right, fine. Don't tell him.
I don't think they're not going to be too strict.
Dale's on his way out tonight or right now as well. He said,
Dale.
Love you, Dale. Thanks, buddy. We appreciate you.
Yeah, it's my thing is that if you aren't a turd burglar and you ask nicely and don't expect anything.
Hashtag turd burglar.
Yeah,
you've been saying that all night. So
yeah, you can. Turd burglar is like one of my go-tos. At any rate, if you're an okay human being and you ask without expectation, you're probably going to get a third. But it's not craft beer.
You throw a thick thing with
craft beer with your third. Always get another drink because here's the thing: the craft beer that they have there is completely overpriced. It's $16 for a draft of an IPA that is not $16 worthy. At any rate, you could probably get one. If it's a group of like 9 and you try to get 9 thirds, it's not going to happen. You can only try for 1/3. Maybe
1/3.
Maybe 2/3.
Russ Stapleton is also on his way out, guys. Good night,
Russ. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Good night, brother. Yeah. So, any rate, we bounce out of there. We get the blue milk with rum. We hang out. We watch a bunch of stuff. Zip, like at this point, because of like shutdowns and whatever, he's worried about making sure that he gets there inside of his window. So he, Nicole, and PJ head that way. Life is good. But we end up walking over there, just hanging out, watching Kylo Ren do his shtick, watching Rey. And we got called at 11. We were boarding group 64. We got called at 11.
62.
62. And can I just chime in right before this? Because before you guys come over there, we got, because the ride was down, we got to spend a little time with Myers and the Mouse, touring the galaxy. This Our Dream. There was a bunch of people over there. And Joey from It's Joey's World.
Welcome in Rosalie Dana from Austin, Texas.
So John's wife, what's her name? Lala.
Yeah.
She got down on PJ's level, like on her knees, and was like hanging out with him for like a half hour. And the sweetest person. And it just meant a lot to us and to PJ that, because PJ's an only child. It was nice that someone was interacting with them just besides Nicole and I. And no, I mean, everyone does, but it was just nice that she was kind of like a stranger to him and was the sweetest person to PJ. And then Joey from It's Joey's World and his friend asked PJ if they had a riser resistance pin, and PJ said no. 10 minutes later, they came over and bought him one and handed it to him.
Wow.
So it was just like made his day. It made our day. Nicole had tears in her eyes just because of the joy that everyone brings. She cried a lot on this trip. She was very emotional. She knows how much everyone means to us, and she is like the best wife in the world. And I'm probably going to tear up because it's so awesome that seriously, she's so awesome, guys. And seriously, she
tell us how you really feel.
She's she's 1,000% on it. She's 1,000% on you suck.
Right. It doesn't matter.
I will put words in Zip's mouth, and here's why I'll put words in Zip's mouth.
Thank you.
We're getting to the next day here eventually, and we had figured out that since all these guys were running for Give Kids the World, which we haven't even mentioned yet. Are you kidding me, gentlemen? That I was not running and could watch PJ, and like Nicole went above and beyond. Like I walked in and there was like a toothbrush and hey, we have a towel set aside for you if you want to shower. Like it's a long story, but like it was 100% worrying more about me.
Dude, that's what she did when I was there.
Exactly.
Like little snacks on the dresser when I went to visit, and she had everything laid out. She's awesome.
It was do what you want. There's food here. Our child's there. Watch Must Do, Stacy. If you need to shower. 100% super sweet. Worried nothing about anyone else. Or nothing about anything other than anyone else. I forgot words. So Zip. Somehow you got a good one. I'm really
yeah, I still don't know how you did that.
I don't either. I don't know. But yeah, she's amazing, and she's like 100% on board with you guys and the whole crew, and just those little interactions with just PJ alone mean the world to her, and it's just amazing. But anyway, so we'll get to the part where we start disagreeing on something else.
we got to finish Rise of Resistance here.
Yeah, of course.
That's where I'm getting at. We're gonna start disagreeing here.
Yes, we are.
Unfortunately.
Zip against the world is what this is getting ready to become.
Seriously.
So going back, remember when the beginning, if you were still here, we said, remember this later. So Zip's
I'm out of Orlando guy here.
Zip's account of Epcot Forever would be brought into question. This is why right here. Go ahead, Zip. Why don't you start?
All right. I don't want to spoil it because there's probably a ton of people that haven't gone on the ride. So I'm not going to
explain no spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not going to explain the reasons why, but it didn't, and maybe it was because I watched some of the live streams. I watched Resort TV 1, went there for the first time. I was a Flight of Passage wowed me. The Flight of Passage in Pandora, that ride still, I like it better than Rise. I'm sorry. I love Star Wars. Maybe I'm not the Star Wars,
You don't have to be a Star Wars fan.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't know what he's talking about right now.
I know.
He has no idea what he's talking about.
I know you guys are going to hate on me, but so the first part was whatever. I love the hangar. I mean, people have seen I'm not spoiling that. The hangar with all the stormtroopers was my personal favorite.
By the way, I had not seen or heard anything about that until we walked into that room.
Yeah, no hashtag no spoilers.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry. I stayed away from every single bit of everything that went on there.
Well, that's because when I saw that, I was like, well, that's amazing. So I could see where you guys are coming from for not seeing anything and seeing that would have blown my mind too. Maybe it was because I saw stuff, but I felt like the ride could have been longer.
I'm currently editing a vlog for that, for like the Disney channel. So
awesome. I have some footage too, if you want me to give you any, if you want like different views and different angles of stuff. So I'll send it. But
upside down.
It is a great ride. It's a coming of age ride. I didn't put it this way. We were supposed to go back Sunday morning to get up early to go on Rise, and we decided not to do it because I wasn't.
What is wrong with you?
Let me chime in here. I have no desire to go back on that ride anytime soon. Flight of Passage, every single trip I want to go on that.
Now, to all the normal people in the chat,
that's where I'm at.
Say this. I think I love Flight of Passage more than Zip loves Flight of Passage. I've been very adamant and clear about that.
Obviously not.
But Flight of Passage is inside this ride at one point in time. That's all I'm going to say there. I'm not going to get into too much of it. But they took Flight of Passage and put it in this ride, and then took 4 or 5 other rides and put it into this ride.
Not really.
Really.
On Flight of Passage, you feel like you're flying on a Banshee.
I felt that I can't say it. See, now I can't argue with you because
I know
you're wrong on this one, man. You're wrong on this one. I wanted Flight of Passage to be better. I so wanted Flight of Passage, but it wasn't. Just from the queue, you walk a queue. That's the best queue in my opinion. It's the best queue in interaction. The characters were the most in character.
Wait a minute. The queue walking in is
not
nothing.
Outside. As soon as you walk inside.
No, walk inside.
Yeah. Did you not see all the stuff in the cages and everything? You're not a Star Wars fan, apparently. Dude, but seeing all the stuff in this, all the blasters and all the stuff inside the cage.
I saw that, but it was like a couple blasters. There was what's his name? His suit was there and stuff. It was just whatever, dude.
It was all relics of Star Wars. I'm not going to give anything else away, but it's all relics of Star Wars. But then,
there wasn't a lot of stuff. There was only a couple.
We still bagging on Zip.
Well, he's trying to defend his point right now. And then there's a transportation area. Again, everything's interactive to keep you moving. But the thing is, it's a surprise after it. No, I'm not. No giveaways, no spoils.
I said perfect queue.
Oh, I thought it was a perfect queue too. That's what he was arguing about.
I didn't like it at all.
He thought the queue was terrible.
There was like nothing in it. There was like
I said he's not a Star Wars fan. He didn't understand all the relics. Yeah, come on, Dave, jump in here.
I understood all of it, but
the queue is the first 4 of 5 parts before you get in the car.
Yes,
it's all the queue.
The whole interaction was perfect and fantastic.
Do it for me. I just wish the ride was longer.
Zip is allowed to be.
Zip. Tell me about how long was the ride?
In the whole
ride?
No. Ride vehicle.
The actual ride vehicle. How long do you think it was?
I don't know, 6 minutes.
That's the longest ride on property.
It's the longest ride on property.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, well, it's not. It's not. But it's the longest. Like,
and not Kilimanjaro.
It's the longest e-ticket on property.
Mm-hmm.
The whole experience was like 45 minutes almost.
Yeah, the whole experience is, but it's the ride vehicle itself. Because even when you go through all this stuff, then you get into a vehicle, and that vehicle does some really crazy stuff.
The time you leave, it's close.
So Zip, I agree with you that I want the actual, like, it's I timed it and I missed recording it on the front end, and I was and I still had it was still over 4 minutes long. Yeah, that I had, and there's another 50 seconds on the front end. I want to say it's just over 5 minutes.
I thought it was over 6. But still,
it might be.
So there's a lot of people in the chat that's kind of agreeing with me too.
They're not agreeing with it at all.
No, look at Lynn from the Lynn Project, Andrew.
Lynn hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, but she'll know. She'll know.
Well,
so I
don't know. I'm just telling you my experience. I rather
ride vehicle. The ride vehicle is 6.15 seconds that I have.
There you go.
Minutes.
Yeah, so that's what I said. 6 minutes.
And that's just.
I thought it was over 6 minutes.
Okay.
And I have.
So my next Disney trip, when I'm 60 days out, I'm going for a flight of passage before I'm going to Rise if there's a fast pass.
You're not going to get fast passes for.
Well, I'm just saying. I wouldn't want to go again.
And they're two parks, so it doesn't matter what you're going to do.
I'm going back in April, and I'll go back in June, and I will be up early at the butt crack of dawn to get in line for Rise of Resistance again.
I got up on Saturday.
Yep.
100%.
I'm
not.
What's up,
I have no desire to go back on it.
So the hologram part.
No, don't say no.
Is almost 2 minutes.
It's like 18 minutes, right?
Huh? So there are four pre-show areas.
Yep.
There's one that is a prep for your ride. There is a second part that is like it's not very long, but it's amazing what you see. Then there's a third part, which is basically a story prep, which you need. And then you walk out into what everyone has seen, which is the Stormtrooper hangar.
Thank you.
By the way, I said you were left, Dave. I had not seen that until we walked into it.
All right, so
I told you I stayed away from everything.
So that's where I can get like Steve and Shep. If they have never seen anything, that probably would have blew my mind. I saw stuff and then I knew what to expect.
But Tip, I don't know. I was with you. I expected absolutely everything on that ride. Still blew my mind.
Yep.
So
it didn't blow my mind at all.
Just to piggyback on what Dave said, so kind of
wait a minute. So wait a minute, real quick. There's two parts to this too, right?
There's what? There's two
options.
So there's one option that I didn't see because the one I saw on Resort TV, I didn't see it.
Well, that was actually down.
Yeah, and that looked really cool. I was waiting for that part that I don't want to say to spoil it, and that part never happened.
We didn't ride that either, and I was ecstatic. I mean, I was blown away by the immersion that they put you in and the different components that from other rides throughout the thing that they put you into.
It's not a must-do for me. I'm just saying that.
Wow.
I wouldn't go back on it.
I'm honestly surprised. I'll be honest. I'm
and
not.
I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I wouldn't.
I am shocked that you did not enjoy that because, like I said, they put Flight of Passage technology into this ride along with others.
Oh, I get it.
I'm not bagging on Flight of Passage.
More like Smuggler's Run for me.
Let's be clear. Flight of Passage is still my second favorite ride, and I didn't think everybody was talking about how good this was. Probably. I really didn't think it was going to beat Flight of Passage. I was blown away.
The only thing Flight of Passage matters is any emotional connection, and that's what I feel that this ride got from anyone who is a Star Wars fan.
I'm not saying it was terrible. It was cool. There was a lot of cool shit that went on.
Zip slip.
January 17th, baby. 15.
We won, guys. What do we say? It'd be 3 episodes or 4
yeah.
Most passionate zips. Thanks again.
Rockin' Robin on that dish.
Stacy, if you could, please timestamp that. So I'm gonna go back and edit that out. So if you could please timestamp that for us.
Oh man.
Tony Devo, welcome in.
So, just to recap, who was the first?
It was me.
Well, and he's had some questionable other sayings too.
I'm snorting.
I mean, to be clear,
I'm snorting.
These two here are tied at 0. This one down here and this one down here, we're tied at 2 apiece.
Now I'm 3. I'll give myself 3.
I thought I had a couple questionable things though.
There were some questionable things, but not zip slips. Zip had a few.
Hashtag real talk from Lynn. That's great.
Hashtag real talk.
Anyway,
I can't.
You can't edit it out.
But I just want it for future reference, so I can say, Zip, remember when you did this on stream number or whatever at this that?
I'll remember. Can we get to the mini golf?
Real quick. At the end of the day, we're real people.
We
enjoy Disney. We enjoy you guys hanging out. Stuff happens.
It's not red.
First of all,
it's like Zip is red as Ariel's hair down there.
Poop happens.
First of all. Whenever we decide to say we don't care, this is gonna be one big zip slip.
Stacy says, Steve, if you edit out zip slip chat, we will be gone.
No, chat's gone. If you take it out, it's gone, Zo.
Chat no more chat. Be removed.
Oh, okay. Don't do it.
No, that's what happened to Josh and Jenna.
I'm not really taking it out.
I feel like, again, we're real people.
Guano happens, Andrew. That's
guano.
And we try to stay. We try to stay as family friendly as possible. But you know what? It's 11:15 at night right now. So
and we're not going to pretend to be somebody we're not.
Right.
And usually we go 2 hours. So this is kind of like I'm in the after show, like swag.
And you guys realize we're still on the first day?
Yeah. So real quick, Amy from AJC Magic TV, Nicole and PJ absolutely loved the ride. They loved it better than Flight. So
Zip is literally the only person that I've known.
I'm the only person I know.
The only person any of us know that has liked Flight of Passage better. I wanted Flight of Passage to be better. It's still my second favorite ride. It was always my favorite ride. I wanted it to be better, and I just couldn't. I can't do it. I got to be honest with myself and with everybody else. And Rise was just right away.
So without spoiling everything else, too. Can I say the interrogation?
No.
Can I say that at all? No.
Yeah. I mean, I think people know about it, but go for it.
All right. So you're in the
integration room.
Yeah, and I basically felt like maybe because Dave, you had a pretty good experience with it.
Oh, it was fantastic. The characters all the way through were fantastic.
So we were like, they're just basically telling you what colors to stand on, rather than I felt like interacting with us. It felt like a setup for the next part. And I'm waiting for something like to happen. And Dave, I felt like they were out of character there, where I thought they were supposed to always be in character.
So here's my thing. Our experiences with it.
Good night, John. Thank you for being here.
Good night.
Good night, John.
The first order officers. Probably it's probably 1A to Jungle Cruise when it comes to cast members I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do Jungle Cruise and real close.
You mentioned that while we were in there too.
I did. Is be a first order officer because they get to be turd burglars and just completely like
not a one of them cracked a smile.
Not a one of them cracked a smile. I attempted because we'd gone to Oga's and then I had rum on top of that. And I was just like, I'm going to try to break someone. And I literally walked up to one of them like, hey, I have to use a little boy's room. I can't wait for interrogation. And it's on TikTok. And the dude like rolled his eyes at me. It was amazingly good. And it wasn't just them. And then every experience I had in there after that, they did a really good job. So yes, I think that sometimes they just got to get people through Zip, and I understand that. But at the same token, if you try to play with them, they're going to play back.
Well, they did play.
That's a huge recommendation. Anyone going through,
right?
They did well with us. I have a lot of it on film. They played well.
And you guys know us. We were very enticing to them. We were trying to do our antics to them, and they were quick-witted right back at us with, "Nope, this is why." And they would they would use all the right language, all the right stuff, stay in character 100%. I thought they were fantastic.
So maybe that's where I was missing it a little bit too.
To me, from the ride vehicle, as soon as you sit down in the ride vehicle to the end was mind blowing. Above all else, I didn't even the bonus queue. Everything before that was just a bonus for me. The ride vehicle itself, when we sat in that car and we started from the minute we started moving, it was just my mind was completely blown from that point on.
And then there was a problem with our car too, so it took an extra long time, and they were trying to figure that out. But that's beside the point. Anyway, so I'm the 1%. I'm gonna stand my ground. Sorry, guys.
You're the 0.01%.
Maybe if we all go in together, it'll change my mind.
You can hear us screaming like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened."
I have it all in like legit film, so it's crazy.
It was an awesome. Look, go judge it for yourself, and everybody is completely entitled to their position. But Dave, read Lynn's comment. But it was crazy.
Oh yeah, I saw it. The turd burglars.
Yeah, it was intense. It was, for me, it was mind blowing, and for three of us, it was mind blowing. And but you're still entitled to your opinion. You can, everybody's good, but definitely something you need to go do for sure.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. It's about the experience. They it's like chopped up into different pieces, and the whole thing combined is like it just flows really well. You like do multiple experiences that like encompass the whole thing. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And the worst part I thought was the very ending when you're outside.
What?
There was no like climax. I felt like I was waiting for something.
I thought that was the climax. Like, oh my god, how did we wind up outside?
I don't know.
All
right, let's move on.
Yeah, don't tell anybody else about it.
I know. I don't want to. It's so hard not to spoil it.
That's amazing. He says, I want to tell the stormtrooper that he's a little too short for the job.
So what happened after that? I'm trying to think. Thursday.
We had golf.
So we
went to the Riviera.
That's right. Which, by the way, we rode Rise of Resistance. The three of us rode with Corey and
Arjons. Yep. And then we went to we took the Skyline. And we went to Riviera, and we had lunch at the
So now I'm curious. I didn't know you guys went there, so I'm curious what everyone else got. Steve, you got the sausage pepperoni pizza. I got it too. Absolutely loved it. What did you guys get?
Sandwich thing.
Real quick, Rosalie, I'm going back in April, and we'll all be back in June again.
You got the white grilled chicken sandwich?
Yeah, something like that.
Was it good?
It was good, yeah. Well, I couldn't taste anything, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah, never mind.
It was a grilled chicken sandwich.
What did you get?
That was like the worst thing ever. I couldn't taste.
I got
the whole trip.
I got the spicy Italian, which was pretty good. Ciabatta bread was great. Corey got the French onion soup on a burger. which was the Riviera Burger. That's the second time he had it. He had reviewed it prior. It was really good. I tried some of it. It was so good.
Yep.
What'd you have? Oh, yeah, the pizza as well.
I had the pizza. Yep.
So, once we did that, I realized that I was.
Well, time out. Let me back up. We were saying that we were going to get back on the Skyliner and go back to Epcot, have a couple beverages, enjoy our day at Epcot, and then jump on a Soarin' Fast Pass. And as we are walking to the Skyliner, Shep says, "Oh, I need to get my bib."
Yep, because
for the race the next day.
But the highlight was that I got the Soarin' for $345, and it was like $150 when I realized that. So we're like, okay,
right,
doing the math, we could still make it work, and we did.
So we had time. We ended up busting out of there, going back to Hollywood Studios, hopping in the Corey Mobile, heading over to Wide World of Sports. I never expected us to be able to get through that in like 20 minutes round trip.
I'd already been there, so I knew exactly where we had to go.
But yeah, well, and that's understandable. But I thought it was going to be packed.
And surprisingly, there was nobody in line when I went there either. But we even had time not only to do that, but we grabbed some more magic beans.
Exactly. We did that, grabbed magic beans, went back, did a quick freshen up and change, and then headed back out to Epcot, rode Soarin', had one adult beverage, and headed to Fantasia Gardens, the hardest golf course. Sorry, the hardest mini golf course. Fantasia Fairways, the hardest golf course, mini golf course in the world ever. And we got yelled at by an old man.
And why did we do that for that night?
Because we're dumb. Continue.
Why?
Because we were.
The real reason?
It was a charity stream, is what it was.
Yes. And is that still open?
It is still open. Stacey, if you could please post that link in there. Somebody please post that link in there. So we were trying to raise money. We were racing for Give Kids the World. Me and Shep and Zip ran, but he wasn't specifically on the team. But he was there on the team. And Dale and Corey, Dale from Resort TV1 and Corey from Corey Meets World, we were all on a racing team together. And so this turned into a charity event. In doing that, we started to raise money. Well, I like miniature golf. I go out and play miniature golf. I walked on the course and went, this isn't miniature golf. This was like real golf with no sides.
A miniature version of golf.
And you can't, this is not miniature golf. It wasn't like putt at all. It was like a real golf course. And it was crazy hard.
Shit.
So if you want to know the effed up thing is that back in the day, I played this course 20 plus years ago. Those sand traps that were just grass that were really painted differently, they were actually sand. There was water on the course. It was hard.
Yeah. Hard. So we had 7 people though. It was the 4 of us, and we had Dale and Corey and Josh from Resort TV1 joined us. Yeah, go up. We talked to the first guy. He says, you can't go in groups. And we said, come on, we're raising money for charity. No big deal. He says, sure, go ahead. And then we got this funny old man that we thought was just hilarious. And he was going off and just telling us, we said, oh, somebody's got the course record. And he goes, he asked about Dale. I said, this is our course pro. And he said, he's not the course pro because I am. I mean, he was like just giving us stuff. Then he goes, you're going to have to split up. And we said, oh, it's cool. We thought he was joking. We said, no, we already talked to the guy. He said,
he thought he was joking.
He started yelling at the guy. We thought he was joking. He's like, there's no way I'm putting them on one course. And I mean, anyways, he wasn't joking. He went off a little bit.
It legit got awkward.
It got very awkward. We thought the guy was joking around with us, and he was not joking.
Because the first guy we talked to was like, yep, you guys are good. 7 good.
Just move out of the way if somebody comes up behind you, is what he said.
Exactly. And he was all for it.
Yeah, boiler up. We'll come in.
It's for Give Kids the World. It's his live stream. He's like, yeah, absolutely. And then we hit the old guy, and he's like, nope, it ain't happening.
And he had to give us his version of the rules.
He was like, nope.
He goes, who's the first? What he did is he said, who's the first group taking off? We said, we're all taking off together. He said, no, you're not. We thought he was joking. I said, yeah, he already said we could. And he started going, what? And he was just, I mean, like, it was crazy how the interaction went.
He didn't even give us our putters yet.
He wouldn't even give us the putters yet. Then he wanted to explain the rules to us. And he did his own version of the rules to the group of us going off. And it was just an awkward moment to start with.
Mm-hmm.
But it turned into a pretty good stream. We raised over $2,100 for Give Kids the World.
He left and went home because
it was past his time. And
the other guy that said, we could do it. Was super pumped what we did.
He was awesome, actually.
Did he scream, "Get off my lawn"?
Scream that, "Get off my lawn." And to be honest, like, so
he knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, when he was like, blah, 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 it's going to take whatever. He was like, it's going to take you over 2 hours or whatever to do it. And we're like, yeah, whatever, dude.
It's 3.
It took us way over 2 hours. So
no, he said 2.5. And Josh was standing there with me on the green of number 18. And he said, if we get this thing done in the next 10 minutes, we're good to go. We beat his 2.5 hours. I'm like, yeah. Well, the funny thing is,
we sped up towards the end too.
Well, the funny thing is that if we would have actually just gone off as a 7 top, we would have gotten it done in time.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
We would have gotten done a heck of a lot faster. We were
listening to him say.
But we attempted
to go
on
back
multiple occasions to go back and forth. And that's what screwed us. We should have just, all 7 of us hit off, go to town, and then golf rules from there and out. And
we should have had a designated streamer too.
And we should have had
what I tried to be.
Streamer.
Corey yelled at me and said no.
Right.
If we had someone that was strictly streaming and not playing golf, it probably would have been a little bit smoother. But hey, hindsight.
You learn from your mistakes. Look, we raised $2,100 for Give Kids World. Who cares? So,
which at the end of the day, that's
so
almost
true.
That's almost half of a family going to Disney for a week. So
it's about a third.
They take third, and that's all that matters.
$6,000 for it to send a family.
We're pretty close.
Between the Beverly Challenge and this challenge, we've raised enough to send 2 families to Disney. So for
and that itself is an accomplishment. Like if we can say anything that we've done this year, it's pretty much given 2 kids
we've done
an amazing experience.
We did a few things.
We did a few things, and my thing is that we're complaining about this, but we still had a fantastic.
Oh my goodness, that was the best time ever.
So much fun.
We're gonna make the most of any situation, whether it be good or bad.
And I agree. And the thing is that like I know, Steve, you and I looked at this like
Stacy posted.
Like
posted. I didn't see it.
We were just like we were super concerned about following the rules because that's what Steve and I do. And Zip's like, hey, let's go over here and do things because there's like a ball and I'm going to hit into the water because then Dave has to go get it.
There was a moment in time where I started panicking because the old guy was watching us. There was a group behind us. And
there were 4 groups behind us.
There were 4 groups behind us, like waiting on us to get done. There was a part that said, hey, let me have the stream. I'll film. You guys play. I'll go back and forth between the 2 holes that we're on, and it'll move a lot smoother.
Yeah.
And Corey said, absolutely not.
if we would have known that, if we would have known we could have done a 3 and a 4 or a 3 and a 3 with with a dedicated streamer. And that's kind of what killed us. Like I just look at it as if we take a step back and we're going to do this again, we could legit have 3 foursomes, have those, and then have like the official British dude who's talking over everything. He's like, let's head off to
what you could do though is you could.
I could be that British guy.
Hold on.
And real quick, Stacy, if that's the new one there, absolutely, please.
Oh yes.
If you guys are new here, we just started streaming on this channel, didn't that? Like 2 weeks ago. Actually, January 1st was the official day that we started streaming.
15 whole days.
But if you look at it, we've done 34 episodes. So what we did previous to this was we each took turns hosting.
SC Bills fan, welcome in. Thank you very much.
And we put them on a playlist. So on the Disney channel, you will find the stuff that we've done together on the Disney channel. And you will find a playlist of the previous 31 episodes. Correct me if I'm wrong.
32, I think. Right?
31, 32.
Yeah, whatever.
31.
So the previous episodes are all in a playlist from start to this point. Well, previous to this point. And go check it out because it will fill you into the dynamic, if you will, that makes us what we are. So
all the inside jokes.
Yeah.
There's a million of them.
If you ever find yourself lost in something, if you go back and watch something, you will immediately catch back up.
Or
we appreciate it.
Or hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, whatever.
All the things.
Send us a message. all the things, we'll gladly respond and try to
100%
help you out. So
yeah,
100%. But
Zip, go ahead, buddy.
I forget who won the golf tournament.
I did.
I can't remember.
57-year-old Zip.
To be clear, of the 7 of us, 5 of us were within like 4 strokes of each other.
I have those scores right here if you want me to run them through because
We don't have enough time. We got to say goodbye.
Because
We got to say goodbye. Let's move on. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Corey was last.
Yeah.
79, Steve 77, Josh 76, Dave 75, Dale 72, and then the Massachusetts boys, Shep 65, and Zip Slip 57, which was what? 2 off the record for the day?
The record was 54. You had
55. It was 55 for the day. I got a picture of it. It was 55 for the day, and I was 2 off. So I'm wondering where my belt is, Steve. Everyone was asking where my belt is. Steve going to send you a belt?
Yeah.
So I mean,
that wasn't a real miniature golf course.
I know it was harder. So
it was.
I think
we did a good job.
I beat Tiger Woods. I think I beat Tiger in that.
But real quick, so we find ourselves pretty far into this, and we still have so much more to talk about. So we've actually came to a kind of a vote here.
The quorum.
We got 2 days.
That we're gonna make this a 2-parter because we still literally have probably another 2 hours at least to talk about this.
Minimum.
So a minimum. So we officially have hit Corey's stream that we did together, doing the mini golf. Dave, go ahead, buddy.
I solemnly swear that the beginning of the next one
we'll talk about the scores again.
Will not be 740 minutes long.
Three fingers, Zip.
Wait, maybe.
I'm not promising.
Maybe. I'm not promising anything, but listen, guys, we literally we've always been like trying to
peel the banana.
Right.
Wait, what?
Read between
it never happens this way, but we've been trying to keep it around 2.5 hours so that we can kind of keep you guys involved but we literally have so much more to talk about. Right. So I think the best thing to do, instead of just kind of rambling on for another whatever, that we make this a 2-parter so that you guys can experience this all over again next week. It's going to be crazy.
Just to recap, Shep made noises. We all flew to Orlando. We met people. Zip was wrong about Rise. We had a great stream with Corey. End of story.
And I feel like we're not giving myself enough credit here with this golf score. We gave a lot of credit for Steve when he won the Beverly Challenge. And I feel like I'm just getting like tossed under the rug.
So anyway, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Zip cheated. He won, but he cheated. So let's move on to the next thing.
I know they're keeping score.
So Lynn says you guys have really helped me through a rough day for the Project family, and I appreciate all. Hope you and Mr. Project are doing well. Yes. We'll get to that conversation
another day.
And Stacy, I asked for 24 hours. Isn't that? We will get there. I promise.
Oh, we'll do that at some point.
I promise.
There will
in 3 weeks.
Even if the rest of everybody's sleeping, I'll make sure I'm on for 24 hours because I don't need sleep.
Orlando guy.
Yes.
I appreciate it, buddy.
One last product placement review. Tour the Orlando guy.
Go check him out. Good job. He does an outstanding job editing. Does a great job with everything as far as video production goes.
All right. So long and short of it is next week on Wednesday night when someone other than Shep is in charge.
What?
Zip, is it you next week or is it me?
I think it was going to be me. We're going to do something else with you that we're going to bump up. But if we're doing this a 2-part, I'll take over.
Yeah, that's good.
And we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out.
In other words, Shep's not going to have a 90-minute intro.
Oh, wait. And real quick. So our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. That's a great thing.
Here comes the 90-minute outro.
With that.
So we are officially going to do. So me and Steve, this is just kind of off topic real quick, but me and Steve are going to do that giveaway. And we are going to announce the giveaway on Steve's stream. And then I will do a stream for the winner.
Yep.
So we'll do all the specifics with Steve on Monday. I'll join him Monday. And then we'll talk about the
winner will be drawn on Saturday.
The winner, and we'll do that on my channel, and we'll just kind of.
I should have teamed up with you guys because I'm in the same boat. The 1,000, 1,500 subscriber.
You didn't do 1,000 subscribers.
I didn't do 1,000, so I'm doing 1,000 now, even though I'm at just hit 1,500.
Yeah.
So, but whatever. I gotta get that out too. Steve was doing his 1,000 subscriber giveaway week after week after week.
Well, I kept getting ready to it, and I actually had it ready. And then we came up with this idea, and somebody mentioned we should shop with Jenna, and that was kind of the whole shtick. So
that was so fun though too.
It was fun. We almost forgot about it, and she kept going with it. It was awesome.
Well, no, like Stacy, Emily, they were all like throwing it out there to remind us to do it, and that was awesome because, to be honest, it was just such a quick weekend, and I'm so glad we did it because it was so fun, and we have some great surprises for you guys. It's
Oodalali Lane is and her son are going from coast to coast Disney starting next.
Nice.
Ooh, awesome.
That's awesome.
So guys, we're gonna end it on Corey's stream that you guys, if you have not seen it, please mods post that stream in the chat. Also post in the Give Kids the World for the run we did. Give Kids the World.
$2,193, by the way.
Yep. It's still open. You can still donate. So amazing cause. That is our charity of choice. They do an amazing job. They have an amazing facility, which we're going to go tour hopefully in June. But we appreciate all you guys in the chat. Steve, take it away, buddy. What do you got coming up?
Nothing. We're just gonna do trip recap on Monday with my personal stuff and all the stuff I got with you joining me for the giveaway.
Dave, what do you got, buddy?
We got a Dis and That video coming out on Saturday.
That'll be fun.
Which will be the behind the scenes of our Wednesday night stream. So you've heard us talk about it. Now you can come see what we actually did. That'll drop Saturday at some point, maybe Sunday. I don't know. It'll be over the weekend. Other than that, life is good. Appreciate being here. Love you guys. Love all you in the chat. This has been an absolutely wonderful night. As always, it is a good way to reminisce about the ridiculously awesomeness that happened just 7 days ago. Turd burglar.
Started 7 days ago.
Zip, buddy. What do you got?
Yeah, real quick. I also got my first vlog of this trip coming out. It's going to be at the Riviera, at the top of the character breakfast at the top of the Riviera. I forget the name of the restaurant already.
Topolino's.
Yep, Topolino restaurant with PJ. Hilarious. The character interactions with him was priceless. He got to kiss Minnie. You'll see all that. And next Tuesday, 6:30 on my channel, I'm actually going to have PJ on because we're going to show his little Disney haul from all the pins that he got from Donna and John's and some other little things that he got. So be on the lookout for that. But that's all I got.
Real quick, too, and Oodalali Lane, we've got that coming up. We haven't announced it yet, but the merch, taking your pictures with our merch stuff,
yes,
they're taking their T-shirts with them for a bunch of shots. We will be doing a contest coming up, which we have a prize for, but we got to get Zip to sign it here in a couple weeks. So we're going to announce it probably in February after he gets it signed, and then we'll run it for the month of February.
Perfect.
Yeah. So basically, in closing, Give Kids the World, an amazing organization. We had a great time raising money and running for them. We met Steve, who you saw on one of our. Not that. Yeah, Steve from
Give Kids the World.
Steve Amos. Amazing guy. He puts a lot of time, a lot of heart into it, and it's truly an amazing organization, and that's why we chose them to be our charity of choice.
100%.
Guys, we can't thank you enough for supporting us and being here, hanging out with us. Again, we do what we can. It just happened to be like we're gonna make this a two-parter because there's just so much fun we had, and we can't do it in one night. It's crazy. We just had so much fun. For all these guys in here, we're back in boxes. It was an amazing time last weekend. It was amazing to be able to hug them and talk to them and just see them in person. But we're here. We're going to always be here on Wednesdays, always here in these boxes. And we can't thank you guys enough for showing up and hanging out with us. And it's an honor to be here. So until next time, till next weekend or next week on Wednesday for part 2 of this past epic Disney weekend. We appreciate everything you guys have done for us, and we'll see you soon.
Hit the like button on your way out if you haven't already done so as well, guys. It really helps out.
It's the one on the left.
Or the right.
There's one on the right. There's 150 on the left.
We prefer the left, but whatever. It happens.
Not either way.
Click one of them.
So
thank you, Shep.
Yeah, you guys.
Thank you guys.
You guys, my brothers. Love you guys. Love you guys in the chat. You're amazing. And we'll see you next Wednesday. Right here for Diz and That. Part 2 of the epic weekend in Disney.
And Michael.
Vlog coming out soon. Guys, see you soon.
Bye, guys.